Everything is on the way it needs to be, hence, okay, on, heads up, guide. It should be. It says it's on air, so I think we're good. Well, if we are streaming, don't know if it is or not. Welcome to Final Fantasy 15, everybody. This game is finally out. And without wasting any more time, let's just get started. Super casual gameplay of this game, even though I'm hyper on the inside and trying to keep it contained. But this game is finally out. 10 years. Yeah, 10 years and 11 months of just working on this thing. It used to be called Versus 13. So, with that being said, let's jump into the new game. And as usual, my name is Fabulous19, and I have a friend co-hosting his commentary with me. Hopefully you can hear it in the recording of the video. Say hi. Yeah, see that? Probably not working. Maybe it is. I hope it is. Let's see. Tutorial offers interactive explanation about the story and combat. Initialize that? No. I'll tell my plans about what I intend to do with this live stream after the couple of cutscenes go by. In the meantime, I will, and I'll be muting myself and my audio, not saying anything when cutscenes happen, because nobody wants to hear, at least most people, I think, don't want to hear you just going on and on during some of the cutscenes. Yeah, I think. Oh. Well, I guess they made a good improvement to the console, that update. Right. I'll let you know. We can talk to this one. It's Noctis Lucis Halo. And he looks a little bit different. And this guy, he must be different. This card is really amazing looking. It's really scary and intimidating. It's probably from the graphics alone that this cool intimidating. On fire, stop, drop, and roll.
Hang in there, buddy! Stay down. We'll keep him busy.
Prompt,
No! Over here!
Agnes.
Quickly! Before he strikes again!
I need to like...
Here it comes! I got your back! Here you go. Let's go!
Stuff like this. It's pretty cool. Alright, then we got a cutscene coming up, so I'm gonna stay quiet. Everybody quiet. Alright.
The decreed hour is come. Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Take your leave and go in the grace of the gods.
Right.
Well, princes will be princes.
So much for royal protocol.
Not like you had to deliver a formal address.
Your Highness!
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're one to talk.
I ask not that you guide my wayward son, merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace.
We'll see the Prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said. Hate to break this up, but Kor's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I need only know that you are ready to leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road. Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
Okay, I think that's the end of the cutscene.
Sweet. I just realized I wasn't heard throughout the whole live stream up until now. It's something on my settings, but I changed it.
Oh. Yeah, we're still figuring this whole thing out. PS4 allows live streaming, and we're still kind of rookies at it.
No, it was my bad. I had like a setting like don't be in live like other broadcasts and stuff while you're in the party with somebody. So I was like, oh.
Anyway, Chapter 1, Departure. Prince Noctis Lucius Calum, that's a mouthful of a name. He sets forth from his homeland with his 3-man retinue in tow. His destination is Alticia, capital of Accorda, where he will formalize the union of states through his marriage to Lady Lunafreya of the Imperial Province of Tenebrae. So getting married to make peace with both of these nations. Okay. I much prefer to get married because you actually like each other, but do what you will.
That doesn't make any sense. What you just said. Why would you ever marry someone you like? It doesn't make any sense.
Hold up. Well, yeah, that's one thing about this game. Like I said, the loading screens, they take a while. We're just gonna sit here, twiddle our thumbs. Yeah, I
Grab a
guess.
drink or something.
Make a snack. Take like 3 bathroom breaks. Make another snack. Go shopping, come back, still loaded.
Just have more time to play, I suppose. You don't have to stop. They have all loading screens to help you with that.
Alright. There's a quick bit of dialogue here. I'm going to be quiet again.
I think we can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady.
Alright. And we start the game by pushing the car. It's adrenaline rushing.
Nice.
Is the stream still going, by the way?
Tutorial for this at least.
They just tell you R2 to push. That's pretty much it. Is the stream still
Might
working
get
fine
lost.
on your end? Because mine is saying it's offline or something.
For what?
Is the stream still working alright? Because mine's saying that it's offline for some reason. I think.
I can still see it.
Not exactly a fairy tale beginning,
Nope,
huh,
says
Prince
it's live.
Noctis?
We let ourselves
Okay.
get carried
I'm
away.
gonna be paranoid about checking that.
These things happen.
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Pronto? Don't even think about it.
Save some breath for pushing.
Ignis, come on, time to switch.
Nah, we just switched back there.
And it's my turn.
Push,
Noct.
push,
His turn.
push. Look at this world
My
map.
hands are killing me.
This is one reason why it takes so long to load, because it's
Easy
just
there,
huge.
tough guy.
Any luck?
Only a busy signal.
Hold the phone. Is it just me? Or was it supposed to be way closer?
Say 8
I
in the
assure
morning?
you, the map is correct.
The map said Hammerhead was right there.
Literally next
Yep,
door.
in the morning.
Looks that way. On a map of the world.
This game is real. It's still hard to believe. Still pinching myself. And I'm probably gonna keep doing that for like a whole year. Not believing that this game is real finally. It is out finally. And we have the theme song Stand By Me being played. I think that's supposed to be the theme song for Final Fantasy 15 now.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because it's like
Seems like it kind of fits, you know.
yeah.
Get a
It's
bunch
kind of like
bunch
James.
boys.
It's kind of like James Bond music. Like each of his missions, they have their own theme song, but you know the James Bond theme song when you hear it. That's kind of how it is with Final Fantasy.
The world's a big old place.
The series has its own theme song, but each
Tell that to my legs.
numbered sequel is its own. Well, not sequels, but each part has its own theme song going into it.
Everything I've got.
Pretty nice. So that's weird. You can see the stream on your end, but I can't see anything unless I go to my video manager and do
I'm
it.
seeing it.
That's weird.
I think there's also a little bit of an echo because I can hear a little bit of the game audio through, you know, the chat, so I can
Right.
hear that.
So I
and then
probably need to turn my TV down or something. That's probably
just
all
a
I need to
little
do.
bit.
Oh, okay. Now I see him. Now with a video manager.
Hey
Oh,
there,
cutscene.
y'all kept a girl waiting. Now, which one's the prince? Aha! Hello, your highness. Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafreya's groom-to-be, here in Hammerhead.
Apologies for taking so long.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Well, that makes you.
Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slackjaw's getting you nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
Now we play the waiting game.
Never liked that game.
Never any good at it either.
Weird. I guess only other people can see the video, because I can't see it on my own channel, which is weird.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's all that matters, I guess.
Oh,
I guess I'll
hey
see it
there,
once like the stream
Prince.
stops. Then I'll be like, okay, here's what was recorded.
Y'all ain't never been out this way before, have you? Go
Send
on,
us a
have a
little
look
map.
around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
Great. Map. Visit the local tipster to gather information.
Might as well make good use of the extra time.
Whoa! They got Ebony out here. Oh, Ignis is gonna flip. Wait, what's a gill?
Where is Prompto at? Okay. So Prompto doesn't know what a gill is, but that's because they were raised in a different kingdom. They use a different source of money. Because every Final Fantasy, first heard him say that, I was like, what? What is he talking about? You don't know what a gill is? You're in a Final Fantasy game. That's like me saying, what's a dollar bill? Or what's a penny at the age of whatever, like 25 or something. Or 30 or 50. And like, you would look at me really funny. But then I remember these guys don't, you know, they've been in this kingdom the entire time. This is the first time really being outside like this.
All I had was $1.
we after this time.
Speaking of not having gil, I don't have any either. I'm about to buy some stuff, and nope.
Hey. A moment, Noct. We've expended the last of our funds on the repairs. I suggest we confer with Cindy.
Broken down and flat broke.
Adding insult to injury.
So making repairs for the cars caused us to be broke, and we need to talk to Cindy about it because we need some money.
Let's pay him a visit.
If we need to pay for extra visits or extra repairs, so let's talk to Miss Daisy Dukes or whatever.
She ain't gonna be ready for a while. Y'all need something?
Okay, now this is where we can ask what we want to do. I'm just gonna try to role play myself and what I would usually say, or at least what would come to my head. And that's just to ask your friends.
We're strapped for cash. Any way we could earn a little?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. Told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy to pay y'all for your services if you're up to the challenge.
So basically I go kill some stuff to get some money.
Old man's
Like 3
got his eye on
waves
you,
of
Noct.
enemies.
Show him what you got.
And we earn 10 AP, good. Which are ability points that we can spend in the Ascension grid. For people who played Final Fantasy before, you can relate it to like Final Fantasy's 10 sphere grid. Or you play games like Dragon Age Inquisition, it also has like a skill tree in there. It looks kind of similar, but it functions the same. We take our 10 AP, we select Ascension. And by reading this, it tells you more about it. I'm going to be skipping some of that, not all of it, of course, but I'll leave it lingering for a bit so other people can read it. You can pause the videos and things like that if you need to know more about it. And we have magic, skill trees, we have recovery, we have techniques, combat, teamwork, stats, exploration, and this skill tree mainly gives you a lot of more AP, it looks like. Gain AP for long trips in the car. AP for camping too. Huh. And we have wait mode. The wait mode is a skill tree that came with the patch. That patch was like, what, 9 gigabytes we said? 9.4 gigabytes? And last time when we saw it, we had like 34 hours for the patch to do its job. When we finally, you know, finished our conversation last time, they said it had 30 more hours to go, so I just left it in rest mode. And it finally got the patch all, and so we're good now. But they
wait mode has its own skill tree.
yeah, wait mode has its own skill tree because of that. Got some new attack animations. Cutscenes from the movie are supposed to be in here too. A little bit of that, and some from the Omen trailer. They fixed some bugs and glitches. They didn't specify, but they fixed some stuff.
Seems like a lot of stuff they didn't, you know, release with the game originally.
Right. They say this because no, I think they wanted to put all that in. It's just they said, I read that they couldn't fit it all because they maxed out the disc space, so they just released the movie separately, and they released that 5-episode anime that goes into the story of these characters because they could not fit it in the game. They maxed out the PS4 disc.
I wonder if they could have just done multiple disc things, or like one half of the story.
They could have done multiple discs, yeah. I'm not sure why they didn't go that route. Maybe they just want to save material. But,
I mean, yeah, I don't know if this would be super expensive. Plus, they're releasing movies separately. If it was to save space, to make sure the movie's out of it, they could have just released it with the game. You know.
They did kind of release it with the game, but you need to purchase like those collector's editions and stuff like that. That costs way more.
Oh yeah.
But they do give you that. So here I just learned a new technique for Ignis. It's called regroup, where we all get healed up and we get pretty much saved from the danger state. It's a good way to heal up where we just run close together. The camera kind of like pans in on the situation, it zooms around a bit and focuses in. Off stream I was trying out some of this. I didn't get far, but I have seen on YouTube like the first 5 chapters of the game. I stopped around a little bit into chapter 5, so these first 5 episodes, but the first 5 chapters are going to be completely like, okay, I kind of know what I'm doing. But after that, I have no clue what's going to happen in the story. It's all going to be fresh. So for this live stream, yes, go on. For the live stream, I intended to just do a couple of side quests and then focus on the main story quest. We'll almost kind of be beelining this main story, but we're going to take breaks and just to do side quests to make sure we're not completely weak and feeble for the main story stuff.
That's what I was about to ask you. I was
right.
To say, you just answered my question.
Okay. And I think that's all we can do here in Ascension Grid for now. Okay, we have gear. I'll explain some of this. Well, with the gear, Noctis can equip pretty much 4 different things, whatever he wants to, however you, the player, want to customize them. You can have magic, you can have all these weapons, you can have swords, great swords. It's completely up to you. For me, I'm going to be using daggers and guns, as well as magic. I'll be equipping magic on the left and right side, my daggers up top, gun at the bottom. If I've heard, like, I don't think many people have been using guns in this game. So I think I'll be like one of the original people actually wielding guns.
I wonder if they'll prove useful, you know?
Well, for me, I guess for my playstyle, like, I guess it depends. Some of it's useful, some enemies are weak against guns, some aren't. But for me, I just like to keep my distance, or I like to be real balanced out. So I have something for close range and something for long distance. And since I typically like magic users, I just stick with my magic typically, but I want to be a bit more balanced out here. So we have different outfits. We change our stats. As you can see, each outfit gives you some benefits, or it weakens you in some area. I'm going to wear mostly this. You can change these guys.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say you can change their stuff too.
With the vest there, I saw it.
The vest. Yeah, let's actually look through all of these. We got casual, no jacket, casual. And then we got this outfit. The Crown's Guard fatigues with no jacket. And this is the Crown's Guard again, but with the jacket on. I'm gonna choose to make this guy probably buff his attack more, because I notice he's kind of weak in the attack area. You think Prompto would be because he uses a gun, but no, this guy kind of is weak with his attack, so I have to go with this outfit. Now Prompto is pretty weak, so I need to focus on defense with him. His HP is already terrible. And I'd rather not make it more terrible. Like, I really don't want to make it bad. If we press the guide button, which is our touchpad, it'll...
Hey Fable0U, I tried streaming but my PS4 controllers won't charge no matter what I do. Emoji disappointed face.
We're gonna have to turn that off. Because it should not be doing that. Hold on. How do you turn that off? Do you remember how we turned that off at all, Brendan? That voice? Broadcast settings. Because I'd rather just read that if I can, instead of having it talk to me, because that's weird. I was trying to, but it's just not showing me much. I don't know why it's not showing me anything. Comments to speech, okay. Yeah, turn that off. I remember I was fooling around with that earlier, and I totally forgot and left that on, so now we're gonna hear people, like, everything they say. Because I totally forgot and left that on. And so, I can see it if I switch to it on the PS4, but I'd rather just have a full screen so we can see it, but I might go back and forth with that. Oh, let's see. Oh, wrong button. I hit the home screen, so now I feel like kick people out. Hold on. We're still learning, people. We're still learning how all this works. New to the PS4, so I've only had this thing for like almost a year now. By the time Christmas shows up, I'll have it. So Cody Cars is here. Hey, Cody. Text. He says text to voice. Laugh. My ass off. Greatest idea ever. Probability is always weak. Hey, I tried streaming, but my PS4 controllers won't charge no matter what I do. Really? Your stuff won't charge? Oh, see, that's what I'm afraid of. Hopefully that won't happen to me. Can you see me bringing up the quick menu, Brendan? Does that show?
What happens when you do that is a blue screen.
Oh, okay.
Like this icon, just let you know that we're not seeing anything on their end until you resume the game.
Oh, okay.
Yep, the game's back now.
See, I have a lot to learn with this PS4. I don't understand why I can't see like my own recording on YouTube here.
Weren't you able to last time?
I was able to last time, but it's just maybe, I don't know, maybe it takes some time for YouTube to figure out that, hey, we're recording. I kind of want to see my own stuff to make sure it's working.
He told me to turn my voice
so
up
I can actually read it.
I can do that. Hold on.
Yeah. Cody's an internet friend, so be nice to him.
I remember you said nice things about him before. Let's see.
Okay, so I'm looking at all this here. The power fist there is apparently for vitality. It gives you more physical defense. Okay, I can remember most of this. I've been doing test runs of it. What I might do is I might put Cody's comments on the side because I really want to see what he says and I can't see it. So it's better.
And over here, I'm gonna turn that off just so I don't have any unnecessary audio.
Okay, now I can see him. He says he's playing The Last Guardian. Oh, that's right, The Last Guardian came out. People were going crazy about that. I'm happy as that for him.
Oh, The Last Guardian, that's been in development for forever as well, hasn't it?
Yeah. They were all lies, and actually see. Your uncle, son. Some pretty bad to the bone. That's funny. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of these great swords. I do not like slow anything. Get this off, get this off. Oh, by the way, Cody, we're gonna be like streaming for about 4 or 5 hours. That's the intention of the stream, and we will be trying to do 50-50 on quest and the side quest stuff. Main quest and side quest kind of going back and forth. I've been playing this on my own time, but I'm taking it very slow on my own file. But for this live stream, I'm saving it to a separate file. That way, my live stream file might be like way ahead in the story, but my personal file might be like a couple chapters behind. Right now, my actual file that I have for this game is like I'm still on chapter 1, and I have 11 hours of gameplay time in. But we just started this stream, as you can see, like 30 minutes ago, so we're like nowhere for the live stream. He says he has school tomorrow, so he has to dip in an hour. We should stream on a weekend soon. Can't wait for holiday break. That's right, I'll stream on weekends. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. So we don't have much of anything right now.
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are liable to rip y'all to shreds. Here, this ought to be enough for a place to stay. Just between us, though.
Go.
Don't tell Pawpaw.
Okay, so we got 1,000 go. We are going to buy daggers and a gun.
Our wares.
Where are they? I have to make sure I buy 2 of these daggers because, what's his name? Ignis can use them as well. It's gonna be extra hard to read this because it's extra tiny because I got comments on the side and they shrink everything. The gun. Give me the gun. Gun. One for, one for Prompto and one for myself. Always go at dark. You better fight the level 30 Titan at level 4. You know what, Cody? I don't have your clumsy superpower, so I can't make that happen. Didn't buy the soundtracks. I bought soundtracks, but I don't have them just yet, Cody. Like I said, we just started. We're just not getting into things. At least on this file. Let's actually save now, so you can see what I've got here. See my original file, I'm level 12 with 12 hours of gameplay time in. This live stream will be down here. Brendan, you still there? I don't think I hear Brendan, he's gone. Oh well.
I don't know how long my mic was muted, but it was.
Yeah, I could not hear you. I don't know what you've been saying. Did you say anything?
I said the little icons of the little Final Fantasy characters were cute, but you kept talking, so I was like, oh, he must not hear me or must not have heard me.
Yeah, I don't hear. I have to check. Well, you've been quiet for a long time. Like, where did you go?
That's all I've said in the last probably like 5 minutes. Was that?
Okay. Gonna stock up on. I swear sometimes I think I'm not playing Final Fantasy. I think I'm playing like Grand Theft Auto or something.
Well, howdy.
Yeah, I don't remember ever muting my mic. That's strange.
Does that have an auto mute function? Is that a thing, or did you just bump it?
I probably pushed it off because I was probably maybe adjusting my chair or something, and then want the creaking sound to go through. Oh, there it is anyway.
Yeah, the Persona 5 icon they gave, I think, I'm not sure if it was temporary or not, but they made it available for free because after they delayed Persona 5, they said, you know what, as an apology, here's the icon and here's the background theme.
Thank you,
That's their way of apologizing for it.
It's pretty cool.
For the delay.
I want that Crash Bandicoot theme though, but I don't think you got to pre-order it. I'm not sure if they're ever gonna have a physical release for that. So I'm not gonna pre-order it on PlayStation Store until I get all the information. The theme isn't really that cool. It's just kind of static image.
I wonder what sort of meat they use here.
So yeah, I was watching Cody do some of the streams that he was playing through as well. He seemed to be liking it. Except for one dungeon he got caught up in and he was having such a hard time with it. He got frustrated, and by the time he left, one of the characters, Ignis, was like, okay, temper. You know, like he said it right on cue. When he said that, I was laughing so hard. Like it became his new nickname. It's a specific one just for me. For me to have. That's his new nickname.
These nasties here have been a real pain.
I think other people who went through that dungeon, most of them kind of had the same feelings about it. Some were struggling too, but others, like Maximilian dude on YouTube, he got through that, I think, fairly well. Like he didn't seem like he had a problem.
Things I can tell you.
So I guess, the results vary. That dungeon is rightfully frustrating. Yeah, it kind of is. I can see it because there's it's like an ice dungeon, right? So when you step on some parts of it, you'll slide off. And you have to restart your I don't know, like 20% of your progress or something all over again.
Talking about this game?
Yeah, in this game, there's like an ice dungeon that's in the later chapter.
Oh.
Yeah, see, he says it's pretty fun. Can you see his chats and comments in the video? And yours? Because I can't see anything, of course. Can you see his comments and chats on your computer? Because like I said,
I
I
see
can't
the
see
comments to
anything.
the side of the video, and then inside the video I see the comments as they update in the stream. So I get kind of a double dose.
So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to pick a piece of food. This one gives me more attack and more health, and I'm going to go for that. Because we got a little quest to do. So make sure we're properly powered up. Ignis will usually note down these ingredients so we can eat it up later. So it's kind of a good idea to visit these stores and try to buy all their food. Because Ignis will pretty much copy and paste it down to make at camp.
What a little cheater. Stealing the recipes.
Yeah, pretty much. And sometimes he has the nerve to say, I've come up with a new recipe. It's like, no you didn't, that recipe already existed, you're just copying it. I've come up with, like, no.
No, it's mine, I made it up. You want to eat, right?
Yeah. Okay, so most of those enemies in that ice dungeon were level 19. See, here he goes right now, he's copying it down, he's got his pen, his notebook. He's just writing it all down, like, yep, this is mine now. Sometimes
yeah, there. Now I see it.
Yeah, sometimes he'll get the recipe just from killing the monsters or picking up food items in the ground. I notice he'll do that too. Is there anything else to do? I don't think that's it.
You'll be sure not to overeat.
Oh, good. Let's go kill some
Ignis
stuff.
is the only intelligent party member.
Right. Technically, it's like the archetypes. Ignis is the smart one. Prompto is like the happy, fun guy. Gladios is serious bodyguard. He's supposed to be the guard of Prince Noctis here, and Noctis is just like the the prince of his kingdom. Unfortunately, his home got wrecked.
For you to
yeah, kind of like a blank slate. Ignis is the only intelligent party member. Yeah, I guess. Oh wait, map. Oh, I forgot. You can actually press R3 to get the map to come up real quick. I'm so used to just going into the menu.
Does it feel like a good button to use? Like R3, does it feel instinctual?
It does, but
it feels like it'd be weird to use.
Actually, no. Like for me, because in like the platinum demos, R3 was like a hard lock on, but in this game they removed that. So now you have to hold R1, and so I keep thinking, oh, I need to hit R3 to lock on, but it doesn't do that. It brings up the map. It throws me off. And I wish they had the hard lock on, but they don't. Cooking Mama needs a spin-off with just Ignis stealing recipes, and the final boss is Chef Boyardee. And then the final boss can be like Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever sit inside that beautiful car
just screams at you.
Sitting most of the day was pretty nice.
Napping is even better.
That makes me wonder now, is there like a cooking mini game in here? There has to be, because sometimes Final Fantasy, they put jokes in some of the games. They have like these little out of nowhere mini games or wacky stuff. Like in Final Fantasy 7, you have to do squats with Cloud to try to win a wig. So I'm hoping there's something silly and goofy in here too, like cook as fast as you can, mash this button to do something. I'm hoping there's something wacky.
In the new Pokemon game, you just smash a button to like mash a recipe together or something, just for one time in the game, as far as I know. It's the only time you do it. Just for a weird cutscene.
Well, I guess somebody had the same idea.
It's only so far a man can walk.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Mystery Food
Pretend
X.
you're walking to the car.
Time. I'm waiting for it. Yosuke, we have a Yosuke taste test everything. Threat meter. This is what the wait mode looks like. I don't think you've seen this before, but the wait mode, you just simply stand still and the wait timer will start going down. And while it's going down, you can just hold R1 to like scan enemies. I actually think this is really useful. And with the patch, they made a skill tree specifically just for this. You hold on R1 and the information shows up top in the left corner of the screen. The orange blocks is what they're weak against, the purple are what they are resistant to. So these things, they don't like daggers, guns, or ice. They don't care for fire or dark attacks, and they're neutral to everything else. I find it's really helpful, actually. And me being the tactical person that I am, it works.
Oh, I remember. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say something else, but speaking of the Waymore thing, I remember you telling me about that yesterday.
Yeah, we were
that was really intriguing. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's doing quite a lot. I wish there was a next-gen Final Fantasy VII. Well, there probably will be, because they said they're going to keep that in Final Fantasy VII Remake, so yeah, get ready for it.
I wonder if it's going to be as believable.
Oh wait, I forgot to put my stuff on. I forgot to put my gun on. I also realized that each weapon you put on also improves your stats. Like if I put this engine blade on, I get another 70 attack. Well, actually, no, that's independent of each weapon, but like each weapon just gives you a boost to your stealth. Once I put the Masamune on, I got some more health right there, and it's a permanent buff until I take the weapon off. See, and I got some more MP just from doing that. But that's not my playstyle. I'm gonna take the heavy weapons and stuff off, put my daggers on. The reason I put the daggers on because it's like the closest thing to martial arts for me. Like I told you yesterday how I used to go to Barnes & Nobles and I just used to read like martial arts books. We stay there for like an hour and then we just leave. We wouldn't even buy anything, we just visit. I watched a lot of like Jackie Chan stuff when I was a kid too. So this is the closest thing to martial arts as it gets because you use both your arms with the daggers.
Did you ever learn any moves, like a backflip or anything?
I can't do backflips. I can do kind of like a cartwheel. This front flip, I can kind of do that. I know how to like escape out of a wrist grab easily. I'm worried I might break something. That's the last thing I'm doing, to do a backflip and land on my head and break it. I want to see you become the fishing master. I actually did a little bit of fishing, Cody. It's kind of easy, as I'm surprised. It's actually, I finally tried it out like a couple of minutes ago, like an hour ago. And it's not as stressful as Sonic Adventure 1, where it was hated in Sonic Adventure. That almost made me never want to fish in the minigame ever again.
Froggy,
and then I tried it in here. Yeah, Froggy. And I tried it in here and it's actually, it's okay. I like it in here.
You dumb shit. He'd probably jump out of the water for you if you just go in the water. You probably got a hook stuck in your and hurt your friend there. It's not a good idea.
Alright.
Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies. I just realized how many are fighting right now.
Yeah, that's why I said like when it comes to times like this, it's very much like Bloodborne. You gotta make sure you're blocking or dodging in Bloodborne's case. In this case, you really have to hit the square button down. If you're not attacking, you better be holding the square button down. Or you're getting hit constantly. Because I noticed you cannot mash the attack button. It's not a good idea to always do that. You just get wrecked every time.
I got an important question. Who do you think would win the fight? Noctis or Punished Venom Snake?
I'm not sure. I would have to learn more about Punished Venom Snake before I can make a theory on that.
Punished, and in quotes, Venom Snake.
So right now we're going to take a few side quests. We're going to look around, see if there's anything I can pick up. And next time I will remember to record on weekdays. That way Cody can watch as much of it as he wants.
I mean weekends?
Weekdays, weekends, yeah. Then there's going to be other times where I'm like, I just want to play the game and stream it anyway. So I'll probably end up doing that.
But
weekends will be
Are you out looking Or sorry?
I'll say, I was just
Your
gonna
boys eating your fill?
say I'm turning in this quest now.
Nice work out there.
Yep. On to the next little side quest. I really hope my
You
PS4
would
controller.
I can tell you all about the
for
area.
side quests.
What was that?
Want to help out with some varmints?
You have to go to the chef guy for side quests.
Yeah. Yeah, and other people like him. You kind of go into stores and they're like, okay, these guys have been causing us problem. Go deal with it.
He's just chilling back there like, yeah.
Yeah. These are like the same type of hunts that they had in Final Fantasy 12, but you can do like a bunch of them. You can take at least 5, I think, in Final Fantasy 12. He was working on such strategy, so I can play more of The Last Guardian. And I can't wait to get my new capture card for Christmas. There are dozens of people you talk to for side quests.
Take care.
That's a lot. It's night and day compared to the linear track of FF13. I compare it to an MMO. Yeah, he has that feeling too. Like I was saying in Cody's live stream, I was typing how this game pretty much should have a subtitle called Does Everything. Final Fantasy 15 does everything, because it just feels like so many different games, or different ideas from so many different games, like MMO RPGs, hack and slash fighting games,
It's time.
Bloodborne-ish sometimes. It's doing a lot. So our next quest is to hunt down some horses. But with the
Looks like we
glory of
found
an
our first
actual Final
targets.
Fantasy title.
Ready,
Yep.
knocked?
We're gonna avoid the scorpions for now. That's the main story quest. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, last time, Brenda, I think I asked you a question like what type of equipment loadout you would have if you played this game. I'm not sure if you answered it or not.
Oh yeah, I don't know what mostly you can do. I would say something more close range if at all possible, just because I kind of like to be in there in the action. When I usually play games that have any type of variation, when you can choose your the range of your character's attacks, I usually like to go close range. But I do mix it up sometimes with like a long range character.
Yeah, that's the glory of role-playing games. You kind of just play however you want. If it works for you, then I find that some people, even like Dark Hefka on YouTube, he kind of plays role-playing games a little unorthodox, his own style. He usually mainly uses all female characters as much as possible, and then he makes them like Super Saiyan overpowered nonsense, stuff I've never seen before in a Final Fantasy game. You really should like check out what he does. He goes by the name Dark Kefka. No.
This is a good defense.
I think I still like 10 more, but this is very close second. Yeah, see with me, I think Final Fantasy 15 might tie up with 12 from gameplay alone. Story-wise, I don't know yet. But just looking at the gameplay and playing this, it's like it's a tie so far.
Sorry.
Go to the warp point. You see, this is why I have things like the gun. So when I'm up here, most of them can't reach me, so I can just hang up here with the gun on top of this rock and just start shooting them. They can't reach. They can't reach. Unless they're really tall, but they usually just can't reach. Also, there's where the problem is, you know, sliding off the rock constantly. Look at this. Stick. Oh my god. Somebody put, like, slippery soap all over this rock. Okay, there we go. So now I just hang up here and give my party members orders. why I'm nice and safe up here.
Nice work, Gladio.
It's not just fine-tune this other game, in your opinion.
Pronto.
So I'm up on top of the rock, just issuing them orders.
No problems here.
Well, so I know Fabulous here for about, what was it? Since 2014, right? No, wait, 20 early 2015 at least.
If not late, if not extremely late, 2013, extremely, I think, yeah, 2014.
Because, yeah, we took classes together, and I didn't have any classes with him until, yeah, like around early 2015, so that's, we started to know each other, and then we talked, and we had a little clique of friends that we all kind of knew. We all kind of had the same interests, so, you know, video games, and stuff the same.
When did you find my FF10 videos? Late 2013 or 2014? I don't even remember. I think you might have been on episode 11-ish or something by then. I don't remember, Cody.
2011?
No, I think you might have been on episode 11 of his FF10 videos by then, but I don't remember. But it was kind of early. I remember that, like early into his upload schedule, was it? I was just quietly watching it, and then I think by the time I got to episode 12, that's when I first commented. And that's how I first got to know Cody through the internet. It was like, I don't know how many years ago. Don't know how many years ago that was. Oh, this is gonna take a while. These darn horses. Yeah, because we're still level 1 while all this is going on. What level are these guys? Like level 5? Yeah, level 5. Late 2013 then? Damn, crap, we're still sticking around, y'all. Yeah. We're hanging in there, Cody. Tempers and all.
Even our best still isn't good enough.
Yeah, I'm glad we're friends too and stuff, but I know that he's, Fabulous told me about, you mentioned you a couple times how he'd watch your videos, and then he would kind of help out, and then he proceed. So, just that, you know, you would always have good things to say about your videos and stuff.
Right. See, what I like about this is if, since some skills use only like one technique point, and if you have all 3 of the technique bar, you can literally just spam all 3 of your characters here to attack at once. If you hold down L1, and I press right on the control pad, Gladio will do something, and Prompto will do this thing. It'll just kind of spam it quick, all at the same time.
Yep. I'm impressed.
This is gonna take like a while. I might do one main storyline quest just to kind of hurry things up.
Don't wear yourself out like that. Take cover and rest up.
I'm in stasis. That was the most disrespectful kick right there. The horse doesn't even look at you, just kicks you from behind.
You're on fire today!
No big deal.
Persona 5 is going to be most likely your game of the year. Yeah, that's probably what he's going to be saying there too.
Right, because with Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth on the 3DS, I deliberately avoided trying to beat that game as long as I could. By the time I did beat it with both the playable characters, like from Team Persona 4 team and the Persona 3 team, I think I clocked in about 900 hours of just playtime. And there's still one more thing left for me to do, and that's to fight those secret bosses.
Yet we're all very much alive.
And that's all that is left. Persona 5 I'm excited about.
I know what my GOTY will be of 2017, of course. If you can count it, those would be the Crash Bandicoot, quote-unquote remakes. I would call them remakes, but if you can count that, I would.
Alright, Cody, he's gonna get some food and try to get some sleep. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, Cody. We will have fun on this stream. In a very casual way.
I hope they're awesome. I hope they're good, as good as they look in the demos. But you have a good night, man. Glad you could visit. We have someone to chat with.
Make it out to the other one soon. Bye, Cody.
Bye-bye.
Nighty night. Sleep tight.
Starving.
Don't let the Freddy Krueger bite. Because he will bite.
That's if you sleep tight. So you want to avoid. Don't sleep tight. Be careful.
Oh, this random dog runs up to me. Did I get regroup? Oh yeah, I did. Let me put that on. Gear, go to Ignis, and we put on...
What was the...
Mark.
What was that big old red bar at the top of the screen? Was that like an alert thing?
Oh yeah, that's like the alert threat meter that an enemy's nearby, or they kind of notice you, but they're not sure if you're an enemy or not, so they put that up there to warn you. Once it fills up all the way on the left and right, then the fight starts.
Can you just like walk away from a fight? Would that like?
Yeah, you can walk away.
From a fight?
Yeah, that counts. You can just run away right now if I wanted to. They chase you for like a little bit, but then they get tired. So they have like a little invisible jurisdiction that they stick to. And after that, they just give up and let you go on your way. Which doesn't take too long. If you get a couple, like 30 feet from them, you're good.
We all good?
Better than good.
Good to go.
Where's the co-op in this game? I want to play too.
They're working on it.
I want to be the brute man with the big old sword.
Yeah, I want it to be Ignis, the blonde guy here, because he's just like way too adorable. So I have to play and just shoot stuff.
I want to be the slash man and kill people.
Yeah, I think you would be more your play style.
Yeah, it'd just be funny because that guy, as far as I've seen, he's probably my favorite character, the big buff man, just because he's funny. I don't know what to do. It's pretty funny.
Right. This is for defense. I don't know when I picked this up, but I picked up an accessory that gives me some more defense. A warrior anklet, and I'm definitely gonna give that to Prompto if he needs it. I don't want anything bad happening to Prompto, at least not too much. 389, 375. I'll give myself the bronze bangle for some health. Yeah.
Outstanding.
So for you, Brendan, you're gonna be seeing a lot of this again, but some of it's gonna be new since we're gonna do just a few side quests this time.
Yeah. So, are you on a hunt right now? Or are you just trying to like kill enough of those things?
Right. I'm actually trying to
find, like,
turn in.
piece?
I'm just trying to turn in this hunt, and then we will do the main story stuff, which happens to involve a quick hunt. So I'm gonna turn this one in, and then we'll go to the story because it's been almost an hour. And we haven't done a story thing yet.
Yeah, I guess so.
Amazing how free we are out here.
Yep, far cry from life back home.
If I would have known the text-to-speech option was on, I would have typed more gibberish into the chat. That was hilarious.
Right. That's the highlight of this stream so far. Just a random voice lady. Beep boop beep bop bop. I am voice recognition. Doop 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 bop bop.
I really don't ever see that being useful.
I don't either. It's a little more distracting to me, but
Yeah, a lot of them will probably mesh together,
How's it
especially if you have a
going,
large
boys?
audience, and you'll just hear talking and talking and talking. You
Y'all
won't be able to
did
understand
good.
any of it. You just have to read them,
Right.
just like you're doing right now.
How's about a bite to eat?
Why did it say there's like 46 comments? Is that true? Or is it just counting the words?
46. Oh, 46. Yeah, I guess it's. I mean, I can. It looks like a lot of comments just from
Take your pick.
the first comment he posted.
So what'll it be
Not
today?
be
I would believe there's 46 comments there.
It must be counting the words, because I doubt it's just that many things we've missed out on reading.
I think I was reading them all.
Okay, did you count 46? Did it look like
Here,
a billion?
I'm gonna put another comment out there and see how many it says.
Okay, it counted it once. Now it's 47.
Yeah, so there was 2 words, so it's all comments.
Jesus, where did we get 47 comments from?
It's all coded.
How'd you feel? Good.
It just
typed that much?
kind of flew by, because... Yeah, I can count them if you want.
Jesus. We missed out on some comments. Cody will probably see this in the recording after the stream is over, but... Wow. Well, since I don't think anybody's gonna be chatting up the place, at least not now, I'm going to hide the messages. And there we go.
Yeah, there's definitely 47 comments right now.
Jeez.
I can, I'll let you know if someone else comments and wants to talk to you, so you can bring it up, or I can read it to you. I'll be paying attention, so I have it up on my screen.
Alright.
If you want me to, otherwise I can just kind of...
That'll be helpful. Every now and then I'll bring up the messages myself, but until then, you can read off a few. Unless it sounds like something like a spoiler, like, did you get to the part where such and such happened?
everybody.
Then
If
don't
it's a
read
spoiler,
those.
I'll try to warn you. If anyone decides
If
to
you
do something
kind
like
of,
that,
if you
I'll try to
get like
warn
a,
you.
if you even get like even the smallest amount, like, this might be spoiler, I don't know, then just don't say it.
Oh, I won't read it out loud. I'll let you know there's a comment.
Or just, yeah, say like, somebody, yeah, like say something like, somebody said something that sounds spoiler-ish. That way I don't know, not to bring up the comment.
Did you know that Noctis was a vampire the whole time?
Excellent work. On we go.
How did he do that? He lived in the sunlight. He was eating garlic from Agnes's meals and everything. Who would have guessed, you know?
What happened here?
Telegraph.
So now it's nighttime, so this is where the game goes into dying light mode, where all the tough guys come out,
Hard to say.
the demons. So I gotta be
Disaster,
careful.
perhaps.
You sure?
We're
The
at only
hammerhead doesn't have a
level 1.
scratch on it.
Maybe a huge monster came and knocked him down.
It better not be the varmint Cindy was talking about.
I'm trying to see where it says how many are watching right now. I don't see anything on the screen that would tell me.
Mine always says 1, but I think that's because, it's just you and me on here.
It's just me watching from my computer screen. I bet some on my account too.
Block. That's a good no. Got AP for that. See, I'm not sure if we get AP after we kill a certain amount of normal enemies, or if you just do something really cool, where just random % chance determine if you get AP. So I know you get it from leveling up in quests, but when you kill enemies, I wonder what the formula is.
All right, we'll be done in no time.
Let's get on with it.
Okay, so now we have to kill one more thing of scorpions, and that will, I guess, be the end of this
Where are we headed
small
anyway?
objective.
Nowhere until the repairs are done.
This is the main story quest right here.
Then after that, we hop a
400
boat,
feet from
and
the
before
quest.
you know it,
300.
Loverboy's hitched.
Wait for car repairs, then wedding bells in the air. Got it.
200 and... There you go.
Almost there. Give it your all. Let me give the orders.
Shoot these guys with the gun.
Just keep it short.
This is like a lazy defensive style type of fighting.
Let's clean it up.
Eventually. Oh, I can do that right now. They're all level 1, so no one needs to be too defensive. Let's just get in there. I saw that attack coming a mile away. It also helps if they put the blocks in the weapon. When you see that, that means they can set you up for a parry attack. And if you do it right, you just do a ton of damage.
Nice. Mission complete.
Who could this be?
Phone is ringing, and Cindy calls us. Because somehow she got our number.
That's great, because I got
Just
one
hacked
more
into
line for
you.
y'all.
Hacked into our phone. We didn't even ask her number. She just knew it. She's like, what?
We ain't heard from him since.
I'm surprised she doesn't say that. Like, how did she get my number?
Old shack. Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
So, what did Cindy say?
Needs us to find some Dave
Hunter
guy.
becomes the hunted. Head to the abandoned shack.
Not missing. Said he's holed up in that shack.
And yeah, I learned that the buffs, they do last like 30 minutes. They last kind of a long time.
At least now we'd be able to
Right.
actually have it recorded.
Right. And the thing is, there's an upgrade to make it last even longer. I don't know how much longer, but the upgrade is there to make it really go into overtime.
What's this?
Mutant dual horn sighting. Red tusk, violently violent. Okay.
Knocked! Get out of here!
So are you you're doing a main mission right now?
Yep.
You okay?
I'm focusing on main missions for a bit.
Last thing I need now.
So do you have to raise a certain amount of gil to rescue your car?
Yeah, to help afford it, because we kind of like ran out of money for the repairs, so this is our way of paying them back.
Here goes nothing!
That's what we do. So you're not like doing it for money and then paying for the car, you're just doing tasks for them instead?
Yeah, like that's our payment instead of money.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Oh, so you gotta go kill these wild dogs?
What about the shack over there?
Help them out with their problems, then be like, okay, we'll fix your car up now.
Well, I mean, that must have been a big problem, because I don't know what they did to your car, but it probably didn't cost cheap.
Right. I think the car mainly just like ran out of gas when the engine kind of was sputtering.
Gas, so
like it's like gas and sputtering. Yeah. I think there's more than just that though. I think like the engine failed on them. I'm not sure if that's 100% just the gas. It's probably the gas too.
He's like,
but the engine was sputtering.
is busted on this. And you're like,
oh, and by the
now?
way, you have no gasoline either.
This creature is known as a saber tusk.
It skewers prey with its
Is there a big guy up
tusks,
ahead?
extracting gain from the safety and comfort of burrows.
Not just a little one.
That's a bit hard to
Oh yeah. Sometimes your allies will give you like these mini challenges to do with a time limit, and if you do it right, you get bonus points, like bonus ability points. Yeah, the patch also said they fixed the camera when you're in like a really tight, enclosed environment. So that's apparently fixed.
Hey, who's out
I wonder if there's gonna be DLC for this game.
Well, look who's
There's supposed to be
the
quite a
man of
bit.
the hour.
Like there's DLC to play as each character, like Prompto Ignis and Gladio separately by themselves because they play a little differently. Like Ignis, the smart guy, is all about stealth.
I gave him hell.
The big guy is all about action, and Prompto's gonna be like a third-person shooter. So they got a lot planned for the game. But we just have to wait and see. I'm more excited for the co-op stuff.
That would be huge if that's you know gonna become a reality.
Yeah.
That's probably a lot that they have to work on to do that. Lots of code.
Tell us where to go.
Lots of net code, and I'm not sure if there's any online elements on the game right now, like kind of like you think like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, where they just leave messages. But
you have a royal
like if they do co-op, it'll be a huge thing they'll have to work into.
Yeah. Well, for asking my friends about the situation, Ignis just gained some bonus experience points there. He got 150 more points. So he's going to be leveling a little faster. Super dark out. Let's look at the skybox. It's okay. Skybox is decent. Ignis wants something.
Be wise to rest up before we set out.
He wants us to rest up before we go out there. And by resting, you can cook meals and get power boosts that way, cash in your experience points, all of that good stuff. But I'm gonna say no. We're gonna challenge ourselves
confidence
a little bit.
Take you so far.
You're not gonna eat anything?
Nah. Besides, our food buffs from the last thing we ate are still down there. So, you can only have one set of buffs going on at a time. So if you swap one out with the other, it's kind of a problem. They don't stack.
Oh, yeah. So did you complete the objective, or are you still have to do something else?
I completed it, but then like a bonus extra one came up. Because this guy was hurt, and the thing that hurt him is way up here. Once we finish this, then the quest, I believe, finishes up.
And you get your sweet little car back?
Yep.
It's freezing. You'll catch cold if you don't wear your jacket.
Over there! That's it, right?
Huh. That's a dual horn?
Yes, but not your run-of-the-mill
He's killing me too, because it's like, I want to go around and look for stuff and grind, but it's like, I can't live stream.
You can if you want.
I want to, but I want this to be a little bit more structured. And it's killing me. More balanced out.
Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
So we have a little mini boss fight here.
Thing's vicious.
You sure? Looks tame to me.
Yeah.
Look out!
Whoa.
Oh, and speaking of DLCs, the sword Gladio's using, that katana, that's DLC stuff. You get it with the game, the Day 1 edition.
Oh, really?
You just you just go to PSN and type in code and it's yours. Gives you a ton of attack power. That weapon was made famous. That sword was made famous ever since Sephiroth used it. Okay. We need to see what this guy's weak against. Ooh, the scanning might take a while. He has to fill up the circle all the way around. Come on. I can actually kill. He doesn't like spear, shields, fire. Ice is pointless. Okay.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio!
I use Gladio again since he's your favorite, so you get this new newest thing. Just follow up the circle. Do that.
You're on fire today!
He died.
Oh yeah!
I didn't need to rest up from that fight.
Oh my gosh. You didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
Very defensive and let my friends see the hurt.
Thanks for finding him.
Ken?
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. She'll be waiting at the garage.
Okay, so our car is looking good again. So now I have to run back and pick it up.
It's looking good as new, and it's like on cinder blocks, the wheels fall off.
It helps that
And then it's like
four
chugging with
eyes on the
smoke.
dash.
I couldn't even keep
My old
one.
man thought ketchup would do
I'd
the
do
trick.
it better.
Put me in the driver's seat.
Good. Because I need the legroom in back.
I was like, sorry, did I forget to mention this is my first time doing the job? So I'm kind of learning through experience.
I'm not even a mechanic. I went to business school.
I'm not even a mechanic. Will a mechanic wear a revealing outfit like this? No. I'm actually from a magazine. I just posed for magazines. That's why I'm wearing Daisy Dukes. What do you think?
I'm not a mechanic. I'm a child care worker. Why else would I be wearing this?
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
So the marker is showing you where to go to get back to the auto shop.
We have
Been too long since we got a full night's rest.
It's rude to
0.29
keep a
miles
girl
ago.
waiting. You
Uh-oh.
better apologize. What
Those
is
are
that?
I can't even see the number. Oh dang, that's far. Oh, 0.29 miles. Okay, I thought you meant
That
29
thing's like
miles.
half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's 3 halves.
Will it explain its
You got your
size?
dead.
Awesome in every sense.
It's pretty nice looking. Take a picture of that. It's a very, very big bird. I think that's the zoo, if I remember right, which is spelled Z-U. It's like this long chicken neck bird that's like way too big for its own good. You usually see it in most Final Fantasy games, like a couple of them. I think it first appeared in FF4, if I remember right. And even then, like for a little sprite, I'm like, wow, this bird is huge. How would that look like in real life? And then we see it, and I don't want to see it ever again. What like that? It's scary.
Just left. No way. He's like, I'm not even gonna bother. Those things are scary.
Yeah, these are the bombs. They're traditional FF right here. You hit them physically too many times, they just explode.
Those are scary, dude.
And they do all the
that.
damage in the world. Yeah. Like I said, it's dangerous out here at night, which is another reason why I'm trying to hurry up and get back to Hammerhead. Oh, and this sprinting trick is like notorious. You see how my stamina bar is about to run out from running like this? If you let go at the last second before the bar empties out, you can actually refuel it again. If you mess up, then you have to wait for it to refill about halfway. But it's like incredibly popular now.
Is that intentional, you think?
I don't think so. Like it seems too like exact and real, like too perfect, too specific.
You just have to let go of the run button as soon as it gets to the bottom, or you get the dash?
You have to let go of it and then press it again just as quick as you let go.
Huh, that's strange, because it didn't look like it worked the second time in
And
a row.
I think this might have been intentional because the game never mentions this, never talks about it, at least so far.
Did you figure that out on your own, or did you watch somebody else?
I watched someone else, they mentioned it, that they discovered that somehow. I don't know how, but they found out.
If they're gonna patch that, or even maybe it's intentional. I don't know.
I feel like it is that way you have infinite stamina, because it's still skill based. Like if you just could do it anytime you wanted to, then yeah, they would have to patch it. But you literally have to do it when you're about to run out of stamina. So if you mess up, then you're just gonna be exhausted, like how I messed up earlier. You have to recharge a bit.
Could make use of them.
Alright, let's talk to Cindy, see what she has to say.
Sorry about the wait. Ain't she purty?
She's almost too pretty for the road.
She's back. We should all get a picture with her.
Photo time. I got a photo during the night. I don't think anybody's had a picture during the nighttime before of that
All
car.
the more reason to ride with care.
Right.
Oh, and before I forget, would y'all mind making a little delivery for me?
Making a delivery for you? Screw you. Refuse.
We're a little busy.
How could you say no to Cindy?
Thought you'd say yes.
Make a
So I
delivery for
already
me?
put it in
Nope.
the trunk. There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all wouldn't mind giving that to the owner, that'd be swell.
Get 2 AP for saying no.
Yeah.
What happens if you say yes? Do you get more AP for completing it? Or?
I'm trying to remember what happened.
Would you
I
care
think
to take her for a little test drive, Noct?
you just get experience points. I'm taking it. And if you say, you ask your friends, then Prompto will get experience points because he's super into Cindy, so he's super happy about it, so he gets bonus points. Okay. If there's any tutorial stuff that I'm skipping, like after we're done with the stream, you can always like look back and pause it, or I might go into detail about it at some point. But for the most part, I think you understand what's going on. Rest at havens or outposts to tally up your experience and level up. Lodgings at outposts and in towns cost money, but they provide an experience bonus. With better lodgings come greater experience bonuses. And it costs 30 gil.
It's bedtime.
So let's cash in all our hard work, tally up the points, and
What's
become
1.2.
Yeah, that's the experience multiplier. So we get a 20% bonus.
Is 30 gil a lot?
It's a very small amount, so no, tiny amount of gil.
Oh well, I would say that's worth it.
Yeah, it's very tiny. It's like almost like a dime.
Why would they charge so cheap to live in there for a day?
The economy's really good? I don't know. Okay. We have 27 ability points. Lots of experience. Looking good. We're out camping, relaxing, chatting about random things. Jesus, I leveled up 4 times. Oh my goodness.
No wonder, dang.
And these are the pictures Prompto takes during the day.
This game just looks really comfy. It's kind of something to play while you're relaxing.
Right. So, what will I do? I'll save this. We're not gonna save Cindy.
There's like a... Prompto takes a picture of like Noctis taking a dump in the restroom or something. It's a camera in there.
Oh, that's great. This picture I'm zooming in on would have been okay with these animals, but it's taking up so much of the screen. This is a good scenery background. Save this photo. What is this? Oh, the scorpion. Okay.
Perfect timing.
This looks amazing. I'm taking a picture of this one. Gladio just kicking butt. Ignis is here looking like he's tired of Prompto taking pictures.
Whoa, that one, I don't even know what's happening. The last one, you just looking at.
Yeah, it's like Gladio swinging his sword at the beast trying to jump him.
I made sure I got the Regalia's good side.
Okay. Let's move into the next day. I wonder if it'll tell you like how many days it went by. I don't know, maybe not.
You wish they'd tell you how many days?
Yeah, like a record keeper, like a statistic thing that tells you how many days you played by, how many enemies you killed, and stuff like that.
There probably is something like that somewhere. There's gotta be, there usually is.
Okay, we're gonna drop a save way at the bottom. This is the live stream save file. The file up here, the level 12 thing, that's me doing my own thing. Just, again, want to repeat that for the YouTube audience. And what's our next goal here? A quest. It's to hop into our car and drive to our new location. We have to send some stuff Cindy gave us to a motel near Long White Peak. So let's do that. Wow. Let's actually shop for a few things. Let's get some more medicine, potion supplies.
Have yourselves a good browse.
Let's get 2 high potions.
Much appreciated.
And as usual, Phoenix Downs cost an arm and a leg.
Huh.
Yeah. If you're in the danger zone, what Phoenix Down does in this game, if you get to the danger zone and you continue to get hurt to the point where your backup danger zone health depletes, you're pretty much going to get a game over unless you use a Phoenix Down. He'll get you right back up. Because when you're that hurt, that even your danger health is 0, your friends cannot pick you up. You need to use a Phoenix Down. If you don't have one, then just put the controller down and just take an L. Just take the game over. That's all you can do.
Put you back to where you last saved?
If I remember right, I think I only died once. I think it takes you back to like the last save or a checkpoint. And there's music soundtracks we can buy. I'm gonna see if I can sell something, some treasures. We got a few. Let's sell this. So we can buy soundtracks for the car. Which is like one of the best ideas they've had in a while. Just listen to old school Final Fantasy music. Even customizing the car, I think, was like a last minute idea that they put in for the game.
Really?
Yeah, it's like one of those last minute things.
Something like that would have been something they could have... I mean, I know it's probably not a huge priority, but even then, like, you're gonna customize your guys, why wouldn't you customize your car?
Right. I guess their mindset was just busy, more focused on the characters and the story. That's what I'm thinking. Food. Okay, we're good.
Please come again.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Brendan, I think your mic is off. I don't hear static.
Yeah, it was off. I just wasn't saying anything, so I thought I might as well turn it off.
Ah, I see.
Oh, also because I moved around in my squeaky chair and I didn't want it to hurt anybody's ears. So
right. I was just making sure that you were like aware. Right, I was just making sure you were aware that it was off in case you didn't.
Oh yeah.
In case you forgot, like what?
Yeah. I'm trying to talk to you for like 30 minutes or something and then not realize it's off.
If y'all want to fix her up before you roll out, let me know.
Okay, so we talked to Cindy to start
customizing
the car.
Today?
We can't do much in the beginning, but
what
we can
coat do you
purchase
fancy?
a lot more like decorations and colors. I'm mostly gonna stick with black, reds, and grays. Those are my favorite colors. So.
Ooh. What color would it look like? Can you preview the colors?
Yeah, by clicking out.
Oh, that white one looks really cool.
Blue sea, and then we got ivory, which is white. That's what it looks
like.
Go
on, pick a color.
Yeah.
What coat do you fancy?
Blue looks like that. Blue doesn't look too bad.
Go on,
I gotta
pick
stick
a
to
color.
my favorite 3 colors. What about the interior? Yeah, black and white, which looks nice. I think last time I went for like a yellowish, a mustard yellow.
Ooh, those look cool.
We'll go through them all for a YouTube audience can see them. I will just quickly go through them so everybody can see. Black and white. I might go with black and white this time. Because in my own file I went with mustard yellow, but I think I'll stick with black and white for this one. We got light beige, walnut brown, camel brown, dark rose, cranberries and cream. That just sound like that just makes the car sound edible. I like that one. I'm almost tempted to pick that one just because it sounds like we can eat the car. Like, Ignis, we ran out of food to cook. Yeah, I don't have any more ingredients. Just eat the car. Just go for it. Eat it.
I had the foresight to make it out of food. In case we starved to death out
No
here in
wonder the
desert.
car broke down. The engine's made out of bread. You've been putting gasoline on pepperoni
How do you want
slices.
the
Why is there
wheels?
pepperoni in the gas tank?
No wonder why it wouldn't run. It's all cake in there. There's just a giant birthday cake in there. It's not even an engine in there.
Well, the gold looks nice, but I don't want too many different colors clashing all over the car because then it looks like a circus performance. You can't have too many colors, like 3, maybe 2 colors. 3 at maximum, I think is the limit. Should be the limit. Design-wise.
How's this?
Alright.
I'll polish her up nice for you.
I can imagine the car customization thing being really appealing or addicting to a lot of people who play car racing games. We get to customize it, or Grand Theft Auto, for example, just a whole lot of customizing with cars, and that I think people might like this. Alright.
She crashes in me while she's driving it out of the garage.
Well, right now I can't crash it too much. Because now we are set to automatically drive to the next main story quest. I'm not controlling any of this, we're pretty much watching it, and this is one little negative I have of the game where it's pretty much no different than watching a loading screen.
Hammerhead is like no garage ever.
You can kind of interact with it, I have to move him left and right, I can move him to the other side of the road, but I can't go too far, I can go right.
Road trip's over with.
I can tell them to stop and park, I can do a U-turn, but as far as the forward momentum goes, that's all the computer.
Oh, right.
So, and at the top of the screen, there's it shows you how close you are to your destination. It says start in front of a little tiny car icon.
Once we're back in the Crown City,
Well, it's not
I think I better score my own wheels.
You're almost halfway there by now.
Yeah, by pressing L1 and R1 you can kind of zoom in, and if you look, I think we're going roughly about 50 miles an hour, maybe 45, 48. I'm looking at the dashboard. I'm not sure if there's upgrades to make the car drive faster. Hopefully there is, like maybe 1 or 2, in case you need to get there quickly. Because this game map is huge.
They could without, the landscape not loading in, popping in.
Oh yeah, that's probably another thing I didn't think about. Because if they have it going too fast, they have to load in.
What do you say we pull over for a
Load in
minute?
everything, otherwise you start driving on the void of darkness.
Sounds like a waste of
Going
time
100
and
miles
money.
per hour into space.
Yeah, but so far, like, everybody is playing this game and everybody's just loving it. Like, I haven't heard too much complaining from it yet. Like, I think it's been mainly scoring 8s and 9s, occasionally a 7, but mainly 8s and 9s on average.
You all came all the way out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you kindly. We'll take it out of the trunk, so you all just sit tight.
Umbra, bringing us stuff.
I won't let them touch my trunk.
Umbra's a cool dog.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you
Alright,
always
I'm gonna
know,
be
boy?
quiet here, so if I remember right, there's a little cutscene that's happened, so...
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Syl blossoms. So, I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure. That's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
All set. Take care out there.
I know. You're not gonna tell me.
Then don't ask.
What was that about? You don't say.
Okay, and I'm back.
Done. Let's see ourselves to go.
That was a nice cutscene.
Yeah. That was Luna Freya. That's the girl he's supposed to be getting married to. Of course, she's much older than that now. Otherwise, we have some explaining to do as to why you're marrying.
Hold on a sec, sir. I found an envelope addressed to Meldacio inside the package.
Yeah. So yeah, that was his kid form, which you're familiar with from the Platinum
The
demo.
headhunter ought to be around here
So that's what he
somewhere.
looks like.
Final
Mind
form.
making one more delivery?
What do you say, Noct? Might as well while we're in the neighborhood.
Okay. So we have to deliver one more thing to this guy. And that sets up another small event of side quests to do. I think I'm gonna do like 2 of them in this spot. I might try to do that like 2 or 3 for each area.
Make that 2.
Can't seem to catch a break.
And I feel like each new town or place we go to, I just do some side stuff.
Looks like they found another one.
Wait,
Now this guy here is a hunter, and apparently some of the hunter people have gone missing or they're probably killed, and so all that's left is their dog tags, and we have to go out there and find a few of them and then deliver it back to
in
him.
case you forget who you are?
More like so no one else forgets who they were. Hunters lead a life of danger. Sometimes these tags are the only things that make it back in one piece. It's our job to deliver them to the families of the fallen. As it were, I came out here to do just that. If y'all happen to find any tags lying around out there, just do me a favor and send them my way.
You have to go take them to the families of the deceased. That's not a fun job.
Yeah.
Try asking the local tipster.
We give him the tags, and then he lets them know that their family
he's
members
gonna let
are
them
gone.
know. I thought you had to do it.
No, he's gonna do that. We just grab him for him.
Those
tags. Let's see our quest. Let's take a look, and we will start that one. We'll find the dog tag. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. And let's power up. Let's get something for weight mode. Presto Libra. Scan enemies even faster when using Libra. I will take that. For the live stream, we're gonna balance ourselves out a bit. We're gonna try to get one of everything, starting from like left to right, and then just recycle that same structure over and over again. Just get one for everything. Gain AP for trips. Gain some more AP for making camp. We'll grab that. Next stats. This is a nexus that enhances basic perimeters independent of behavior. We will give Noctis some more accessory slots. Let's see if we can get Prompto something, because he desperately needs it. He's super weak. There we go. What are you? Health level. Increases HP of each party member by twice the number of levels gained. The effects. Now, if I'm reading this right, that means this is going to give us bonus HP based off our combat level number. It's going to multiply that by 2, then add it to our health. Which means we actually want to wait. If I'm understanding that correctly, we want to wait as long as we can before we pick up this health level upgrade. Because it sounds good from the beginning, but I think if we wait to pick this up, it'll be much more stronger. I feel like that's a classic like trap people would fall into. I don't know if I'm reading that right, where you think you're gonna get a bunch of health immediately, but it says here you need. It's based off the levels you gain, so you get more health that way. So I think I'm gonna wait.
So if you're like level 100, you'll get 200 more extra health?
Yeah, you might get 200 more, if I'm reading that right. And then let's see, we have health level 2. It says we get more HP for each party member by 5 times the number of levels gained. The next one says by 10 times. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for that one. That sounds broken.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, we have everybody an accessory slot. I don't think I have enough AP to get anything else. What is this teamwork skills? We'll give Gladiolus reflexes. It says he delivers a powerful counterattack with a great sword. It makes the enemies flinch. We'll grab that. Let's see what the guide button does. Touchpad. It brings up some tutorial information. Okay, that's nice. So I guess if you forget how this works, you just press the touchpad on the PS4 controller and it brings up information. We'll get to the other skill trees later.
Heavy stuff.
They
Time to
certainly
find
carry
dog
emotional
tags.
weight. We'd best find and return them.
And give the families peace of mind.
Let's start by following up on that hot tip.
And let's pick up a hunt too while we're at it.
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. You want something to eat? Think you're up to the task?
You have a level 7 hunt against goblins, but they only come out during the night. And the fighting in the night can be a handful, so I'm gonna wait on that one. Instead, we are going to go for this level 8 hunt. The Hunter Slaying Herd. Let's do that one. We get a bunch of money from it, and we get high elixirs. Sounds great. Grab it.
This will be tough.
Now, can you like kind of like in games like Fallout, where you can wait until a certain time, like, you know, time
No,
ahead?
I don't know if we can do that. That is not a mechanic that's in this game. You can't just wait. You actually literally have to wait about, I think it's 12 or 15 minutes to go by before nighttime and daytime kicks in. But if I remember right, I think you can kind of sort of do it if you talk to this guy. He'll kind of speed it up for you, but you can't like press a button to make it happen.
Take care out there.
You need to talk to him to do it, so it's like 50-50 in there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they at least do that much for you. They'll recognize, oh, it's a nighttime mission. You want to wait? And you just say yes. But you can't just trigger it. You just can't trigger it anytime you want. You can try camping, but that only wakes them up during the daytime. So we're getting more cardio in, more exercise. This is what it's like to be a role-playing game character. You just get a non-stop exercise.
Onward.
Could you imagine doing this in real life? Like, if real life just had monsters in it, we'd be doing this 24/7. Like, you would think it would sound cool at first. It's like, oh, you got these super cool abilities and whatnot. But then you realize how scary it is, because it's pretty much like little terrorists everywhere. Like, you try to have your kids or something wait for the school bus, not knowing when the monster's gonna creep up on them. That's like level 52, and then your kid's trying to fight them and they just can't. Next thing you know, you get a phone call that your kid's gone or something, and everybody's crying. Man, it'd be horrible. Like, it sounds great on paper, but it's not great.
We're in the money. We're in.
I love when Prompto sings, "We're in the money." I think the voice actor might be a musician too. I'm not sure. He just has that musician look about him. So he might be able to actually sing. I'm not sure. Like, if you find a picture of him later, you can look it up. Find Prompto's voice acting to see a picture of him. He looks like he might be a musician. I don't know.
Got it.
I'll cover.
Took a field.
Duly noted.
Okay, so these things are level 8. I think we're level 5. Yep, 5. So this should be more or less a fair fight. Jeez, that was quick. You see how it sped up? Let me scan another one. Look how quick the circle fell. super quick. Level 8. They don't like daggers, and that's what I'm all about. I'm all about daggers. And so is Ignis. So I'm actually going to go to gear. I'm going to switch out Ignis's regroup ability. Regroup is for healing, so I'm going to give him Mark. Mark, he throws the daggers to each enemy, and Noctis will automatically follow all the knives that he threw at the enemies. He'll hit them a bunch, and you can follow it up with another attack.
Keep like this.
So I'm going to do it now. Ignis is going to throw his knife at as many enemies as he can. And Noctis automatically follows it. He just dashes to each one by himself. The only thing I do is just watch and I press circle when it comes up on screen. I have to do it again. And every time you use these skills, they start developing it and making it stronger. Which reminds me of Skyrim, like I said before. You use your skills a lot and they start getting better at it. Skyrim does the same thing. This fight might take a while. I hate it when I fall off the wall. Messes up all the strategy.
Stand in your way.
You've got my back.
Alright, watch out!
Pronto, you're up!
Oh, hi there, opening.
And there's the critical hit from Chap. And you see that yellow name tag of Chap, it's a critical hit. It's gonna definitely do big damage.
Whoa. Jeez.
So each of the skills kind of have two different effects. I really like it. Who do we want to target? Who's weak? You're looking weak.
Bit off more than we can chew.
Let's go first.
Anyone?
You know, this whole hold down the block button feature reminds me of another game. It's called Jet Li, Rise to Honor. It was back on the PlayStation 2. The movie actor and martial arts actor Jet Li, they gave him his own game. And it's kind of similar in that game where you hold down the block button and he'll keep blocking and dodging everything until he runs out of stamina. And you can counterattack by flipping the right control stick. Using the right control stick was how you fought in the game. Just flick it in the direction of the enemies and you'll just swing after it. You never press a single face button on the controller except the shoulder button. Ignis had help again. Can't see. Angle. Come on. How about they fix you in the pouch? What's going on? He managed to hit someone. Gladio again. Tempest. Oh, Tempest leveled up. That's hard. It shows up to the left of the money.
Iggy, look out.
I'm trying to attack these guys from behind. It's actually, you know, easier said than done. You do way more damage. And if you do tag team attacks from behind, and I can't always get behind them. I'm really good at blocking and parrying. That's that martial arts skills coming into effect. I get hurt occasionally, but still. Weakness me out. Those daggers.
Try this.
Counter, shoot them in the face. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face.
Watch out!
And there goes. From what I can see.
Try to hit him from behind.
Oh, Ignis is down. Okay. Now it's telling me that when friends run out of hit points, their abilities are impaired, approach the friend in danger, and rescue them before they fall in battle. Press square to rescue. Just like Butters does in the Stick of Truth South Park. There we go, he's good. That's a great way to save potions, so you don't far away or just too many dangerous enemies nearby. You just wanna, you can't afford to be close, otherwise you will die. Then you hand over a potion, but otherwise just pat him on the back. Save your resources. Walk up here. Okay. Fight is more intense than it should be. You gotta, you gotta try this game to play it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
The fighting is just like so good. Play is pretty well, is responsive enough, especially on blocking. I guarantee when this game becomes 60 frames per second, people are gonna be like losing their mind, just addicted.
Quite the formidable foe.
Gladius, Pronto, you're up. Nice work, Gladio.
I'm gonna have to magic to speed this up a bit for my damage.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Good.
I think my internet connection timed out on me, or whatever. I got a message saying, your internet's not cool enough to broadcast gameplay.
Oh, now I see it. It just popped up. I can actually read this one. Most of them are blurred out.
So is the stream doing well? Do I have to restart the stream over again?
The video quality is kind of not good.
Also, I just toned down the quality then.
It goes up obviously when you're standing still or something.
Okay. So I was thinking maybe it turned off the broadcast completely. I guess we're still okay then. And let's check for magic. We don't have. Oh no, we have fire. Oh, I hate heat, but I don't use it. Use it or lose it. Use it, use it, use it. Use it or lose it. Fire. See the way he threw the fireball behind his back and then did a flip? That's another part of the patch that they added in. That's from the Omen trailer they released. They put that animation into the game.
Which animation again?
With the fireball where he goes behind his back and does a backflip.
Oh, right there? Okay, I just saw it. I forgot that.
Yeah, they added that.
That's cool.
They added one more animation for daggers where he'll throw both of them and he'll warp strike to the enemy and do a drop kick to their face. It's great. That was the project they added that in because it was attacks that we did in the trailer, but they decided to, you know, give it to us in the patch. Which is an interesting patch. You just get brand new attack animation. Which is something I don't think I've ever heard of before. Do you know any games that did that before? Like, there's a brand new animation in a patch.
Not that I know, especially after so soon after release. It's been what, a couple days?
Sorry.
Maybe about a week now.
One false move
So
and
it's
we're
cool
done
that
for.
they decided to you know, add that in instead of, you know, waiting for like a big update. Well, it was a big update.
Yeah, I just left it on sleep mode for PlayStation 4, and I myself actually just went to sleep and left it on that way.
This can't be.
And then when I woke up, it was done.
Focus not. Knowing your enemy's half the battle.
Okay, we're finally done with these crazy animals, and we definitely need to level up.
For comfort.
I'm gonna turn this in and go back to the story. It was holy cow that ate up time. Running all the way back, burning all the calories in the world. Gonna develop 800 pounds of muscle mass. Gladiator's already ahead of us in muscle mass.
Yeah.
Do you even lift, bro? That's what Gladiator's is saying right now.
Yes, well, doesn't he have like a normal giant sword when you're not using that special weapon? He's got a probably...
So, you thinking to fairy tale Lady Lunafreya back to the Crown City? Nah,
right.
I need to rush to
Yeah, because his speciality is to use a giant sword or a shield, and everybody can equip magic.
How does it feel now that
you
it's
can equip
finally
up to
happening?
4, they can only have 1.
Fine, I guess. Ah, come on, you can't fool me. Any guy would be over the moon to marry her. No big deal. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, sir. We're returning in your quest. Or at least that's you disguised as a quest. We know you're trying to kill us by sending us on the death wish. A suicide mission. But we'll let it
Might want to
slide.
stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
Welcome.
These buildings are so real though. It's like we literally are in the diner. Like I'd be forgetting that it's a video game.
Can I take your order? Happy to tell you about the area.
And if you talk to these guys, they'll tell you about places that are really interesting, like where treasure chests are, or if there's any dungeons around. They'll tell you it and they'll mark it on the map for you. So you can talk to them to do that, or you can eat here, or do those little hunts.
Order whenever you're ready.
Today we will eat fries. I think I sent you a picture of this one. I don't remember.
Sure.
The fries.
I'll bring that right out.
Ketchup and fries. I don't remember.
Look out, stomach.
We get a bunch of help from this. And so Ignis noticed, oh, fries. Why didn't I think of that? Let me copy and paste. Write this down in my notebook. And to make fries, we need potatoes.
How do I make French fries?
Thanks for your business.
Yes, I'll put it down.
Potato and tomato.
Fry the fries. Ah, that's perfect.
Right. And here's an interesting detail that I never noticed before. Another YouTuber named Angel Arts, one of my favorite YouTubers. So he might be like number 1 or 2 on my list of favorites. But he noticed that as you run, like if you do like sprint for long enough, if you look at Noctis's back, you notice that it's a little bit shinier up top. That's actually him sweating, and I never noticed that before. Like his back is sweating.
Stream. He's got a lot of sweat. He needs to take a bath, dude. You need to go camping. He needs to wash his clothes and hang them out to dry.
That's a really cool attention to detail. Or maybe disturbing. Like, maybe it's too much detail. I don't know. But here's a fun little thing. We got mini games. We have a pinball machine. This game feels like Shenmue and like Grand Theft Auto sometimes. I do like it. It's a pinball game. The evil Grim Gargoyle and his Bahamut grand fleet have launched an invasion of the peaceful Nova Galaxy, threatening the freedom of its monsters and denizens. Back once more to fight for what's right. The Justice Monsters zoom in to save the day. Are you ready? High five for justice. Woo! Now this pinball game is I haven't quite understood the finer points of it yet, but mainly just use the pinball to strike these creatures in here, which is kind of fun and addicting after a while. Like Cody, the guy that we were speaking to, he was playing this for like almost an hour. He was addicted to this. He was like, one more game, gotta do another one, gotta keep playing.
How does it work? It doesn't look like there's normal pinball to it.
Right, it doesn't look like it. Well, there's like these 4 creatures at the bottom where they have the different skills, special moves and attacks they can do that by pressing square. And as you defeat these monsters, you rack up points. You can also swap out the pinball as you select your monster. Like I'm selecting the purple eye thing and I press triangle and it'll select the purple pinball for me. I think these have an effect. I think they each have a different element. And some of the enemies you hit with the pinball, they'll take extra damage if you hit them with an element they don't like. You even have a little boss fight here. It's pretty fun, but the game doesn't seem to do a good job at explaining it very well. So it's hard for even me to explain this pretty well, but that's the gist of it. This kind of explains it for us. It says how to play here. I'm bringing up the menu. I'll keep this up for a bit so people can pause it and when they watch it back, they can learn it from here. This just explains the rewards you get when the slot machine goes on. It's usually about combos and target locking. Well, not target locking, but locking onto like their weak spots. And then here's the second page that tells you that you have a health meter. Each monster has a green health meter and then a blue meter. Once it's full, they do their special move. And then these icons represent different elements. And that's all they give you for help. And it's like, good luck, have fun figuring the rest out. If I remember right, this game was actually on mobile phones first when they were doing the marketing for here. So apparently people say that this pinball machine game has a bit more depth to it on the phones, on the mobile games. I think it's on Android.
Huh.
But in here they say it's kind of basic. So that's what it looks like. I'm not gonna play too much of it, at least not on stream, because we gotta get moving. We got story to do. We can get a trophy if you play that long enough, and I got a trophy from it. And you can actually win an elixir if you get like a high enough score and score treasure stuff from the slot machine wheel. I don't know what causes the slot machine wheel to happen, but it will occasionally happen if you do good. You get little bonuses. So what's our next goal? Quest. Oh yes, we're looking for that man's dog tags. We need to do that once. It's the honorable thing to do. Except probably not at night.
Are we staying here? Well, just so you know, I'm cool with camping.
How are you today?
I'm gonna buy some soundtracks for Final Fantasy II.
Thank you!
We're gonna buy the 2-tone color scheme for the car. We're gonna buy 2 wild onion ingredients, so Ignis can have something to cook up. That way we don't have to eat our car.
Your cranberry cream car, was it?
Yeah,
Raspberry
cranberries and cream. Oh, we definitely need a Phoenix down. And I think we're good.
Till next time!
Hopefully
That's
this...
it.
What's what?
Oh,
I've
yeah,
come up
Ignis
with a
just
new
said he
recipe.
came up with a new recipe.
I
I
can
thought
taste
that's gonna
test
be
for
a
you.
meme at some point. Him saying, that's
think
it.
it already
I've
is.
come up with a new
I
recipe.
think it already is.
It is?
I
Okay,
was
good.
reading about it.
Good, it
and they're
should
like-
be. It should be.
They posted They posted a picture of English's face, like, that's it! Right next to it, all cap.
Good job, internet. Oh, I can't rest here because it costs a bit much for me.
I don't.
Like
There's another
270.
something I found, but I don't know if it's a spoiler, so I don't want to say it.
Well,
There's another funny picture. So
I
I think I won't
then.
say it, but just in case.
If you're just feeling like, I don't know, then yeah, just don't say it.
I don't know what you could consider a spoiler.
Yeah, there's that too, though. You don't know what the other
it's not
person
like a
considers.
character. It's not really a character or an event. It's more just of a place. So that's why I don't want to tell you. I don't know. It's not like a story place. So it just seems like a generic place, you know. Still, I don't know. Don't want to ruin anything.
Alright. We need to go to a rest point because I do not want to wander out here. Let's go to a rest point, which happens to be way over here. There's got to be other places. I don't know, should we go at night? I think that'd be interesting to see. Maybe people want to see that. In case something crazy happens. Oh, don't do that. Didn't want to attack. Oh, I forgot to let go of the button. Ran out of stamina. Okay, there's pepper somewhere. There's a food spot around here. Okay, it's over here. Look at the radar. It's like a little yellow, like a yellow leaf on the radar. That's how you know there's food nearby. And that will trigger Ignis once we pick up the food items to say, that's it. I've copied and pasted a new recipe. I totally came up with it. Totally didn't steal it. There we go. At least sometimes it triggers that. So the dog tag is supposed to be over here, and yet it's not there.
It came from there.
Retrieve the dog tag. What was that? I thought I saw a tail of something in the background. Kinda hard to see at night. It actually gets really pretty dark in the game. They do a good job at making it super dark if there's no light. Just your flashlight on you.
The flashlight on your chest?
Yeah, depending on your outfit, it'll be like on your chest, but with this outfit, it's on my side, my hip there. On Gladio, it's like on his jacket with Gladio. I'm trying to aim the camera right. You can kind of see it there. It's like an attachable flashlight.
Well, no one hit them. Should be good practice.
Okay. So just trying to hit. Where's it coming from?
Iggy, look out.
This thing.
I found you.
Boom. Tempest. Doing good. Just gotta avoid getting hit or burning myself. Gotta be careful.
Sorry.
Weakness and Gladio on fire, and I forgot to close to it. There is one thing I wish this combat had. I wish you could like tell, like kinda. I wish there were like some pre-programmed AI effects to the characters, like tell them to like focus on the character you're targeting, or to fight close to you, or do your own thing, or something like that. It would have been nice. Cause I know Kingdom Hearts does that for Donald and Goofy and the other party members you got with you. You can tell them, hey, use this move a lot, or use it less, or use this item, or don't use that item. You can do that in Kingdom Hearts, but I wish you could do that here.
So like that, those paradigms?
Yeah, something similar to that, where you can kind of like choose a scripted AI setting for them to follow. That would be nice. If you need something real specific, strategy-wise. Like, stay away from the enemy because, you know, I'm about to throw a fire spell. I don't want you guys getting burnt up. That would be nice. Or if you're a long-range character, please stand back or something like that. Because Dragon Age Inquisition kind of had a problem with that. Like the AI, like some of the long-range people, like mages, especially stupid that mages get that. You know how mages are typically in role-playing games? They can't take hits very well, at least not physically. And yet in that game, they will always run up super close to them. I'm like, why are you doing that? I always have to take control of them, force them to run away, go back to my character to control, and they would do it anyway. They would just run right back up to him like, you idiot, stay away. You're a long-range character for a reason. And even the guy with a crossbow, he's not even a mage type, he's like a rogue type, he would still run up super close and try to shoot them from there. It's like, you don't need to. That's the whole point of the bow. You have full range advantage. But no. They get up super close and they just die. It was so bad. And I think this game might have that same little issue too. I'm not sure if they'll fix it or if it even needs to be. I don't know. But it would be nice. Okay, so this is what we need to do. We have wolves here. They're not a problem. Super easy. My Aikido and Karate mixed with Wing Chun skills can finish this off. Real easy.
Capital idea.
Oh, I went crazy on that.
My pleasure.
Marcus is going crazy. Forgot that quick that you can move the control stick in different directions and affects your attack. Like it allows you to like sidestep and move around the opponent as if it's a 3D fighting game, like a Dead or Alive or Tekken. It kind of plays like that sometimes. It does that. So as I hold attack and move left or right, he just like sidesteps and dodges kind of. It works pretty fluently. It actually reminds me of Dissidia, that's right. It reminds me of the PSP Final Fantasy fighting game, Dissidia Duodecim, where it's like if you attack standing still or in a neutral position, you do a different attack animation, which you equip 3 of them to do this. You equip 3 different attacks, and you can choose to have it be moving towards your opponent to do one thing, moving away from your opponent that does another when you attack, or standing still or just in a neutral movement will do another. And it worked the same way when you're on the ground and on the platforms. It works the same way, and it was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of clever. It made it seem like it's going to be complicated, but they did it in like a really clever way. Just change your movement to do something different. You don't have to do dial-up combos. You have to do square, square, triangle, X, back, forward, triangle, block, triangle. You have to do all of that. You just
switch weapon.
Right. All you have to do is like press circle in that fighting game, and just if you want to do some combo, we'll equip the combo move to whichever direction you want, and they do it. In this game, this Final Fantasy 15 seems to be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Where it looks like I'm doing like square, square, triangle, X times 30 plus like several circular movements. It's like I'm not doing anything crazy. Real simple. Simple yet deep. My video game design philosophy.
Yeah, intuitiveness.
Yeah. Where are we headed off to now? Okay, so that's the 2 little side quests done. Let's go back to mainline story. Hop into the car. Oh, that's right. Ignis is here to tell us that it's scary at nighttime, and I'm scared. Can we please not drive on the road? Seriously, I'm scared. I think we'll take a break then. I'll choose that option.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a break. The character, the option dialogue says take a break. Do I have enough money to buy? No, I don't. I need to sell some treasure. So I really want to rest up now.
Hey there.
And I can always see, like, at the beginning of this game, the whole nighttime situations will get kind of annoying because you can't really do much when it's nighttime without worrying about dying from the demons' attacks, because they're always at least 40 or 30 levels stronger than you so far. But once you get stronger, I'm pretty sure that won't be too much of a problem.
Looking for a place to
Okay,
stay,
now we can
ain't ya?
afford money to rest up here
Could crash right here.
and get some extra experience. Take a bath. Eat food. And apparently play some cards. Look at all these levels. Gladiolus gained a skill level. He can find remedies now. So yeah, that's his thing. As you wander the world map and things, Gladiolus will sometimes just give you random potions and items that he just finds. And that's how his survival skill works. I was always wondering how it worked, because Ignis's cooking kind of speaks for itself. Pronto takes pictures, not this fish, but I didn't know how Gladio stuff works. But yeah, he just gives you the items. Well, pictures of the day. Standing by a car, a truck. That's when we fixed the car up, and she was like, "Hey, you have like bread for an engine." I'm actually gonna save this. This would be the moment where we're like, "Oh, you have bread for an engine." Save this picture. We have the doggy. Gotta save the picture of the doggy. That's what we wrote in our book. Okay. Yeah. Why are there so many Gladiolus pictures?
I think he has a thing for him.
Oh my goodness.
He might just have a little bit of a thing for him.
Maybe I can make a living out of this.
This is kind of... Oh, that's me getting eaten. And like Ignis is trying to save me, I think. Yeah, that looks funny. I'll take a picture of that one. I'll save that one. Save, yep. And I'll take an official picture. I'm like, hell, eating meat? Oh, that's right. Make sure that I save the game again. I know it auto-saves, like, the first 2 save files are for the autosave, but I like to make sure I do my own. Okay. Resume. Quest location. So it says here we have a 2-minute drive. The active quest is the errand prince. Estimated time of arrival 2 minutes. So it's possible to have like a 20-minute drive where you're just not doing anything.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
But that's good for streaming though, because you just talk and talk while that's going on. Oh wait, let's listen to Final Fantasy music.
For our next story, Lady Luna Freya of Tenebrae has issued an official statement regarding the forthcoming
The
treaty.
radio. I'm gonna mute my mic a bit.
The joy in my heart on receiving word of this coming peace, nor the pride I take in my betrothal playing a part in this historic moment. On this joyous occasion, some have voiced cause for concern. The fear I will be unable to fulfill my duties as Oracle. Please rest assured, my marriage will not stand in the way of my calling. You will find me in your towns and villages, as you always have, and I shall continue to bless you all.
Lady Luna Freya will set forth from Tenebrae for her wedding ceremony in the coming days. Please be advised that during this time alone, her duties as Oracle will be suspended.
It's in the treaty?
Of course. Simple formality.
One of those symbol of the peace deals.
So it's more like a marriage of convenience.
Her ladyship seems nevertheless amenable to the prospect.
And Noct here likes the idea.
What's that? I do?
Buzz off.
Okay, so that was a bit. So it looks like she will still carry on with what she's got to do even after the marriage, which is fine. And, looks like the marriage is ready to go. We just gotta take a boat
I see it too.
to get to the marriage.
Golden Key.
To get to the wedding.
Go for a dip.
That a big mountain behind it?
No, it's an island.
Nobody goes to Golden for an island, though. They go to kick back and get massages.
And savor the seafood. It's famously delicious.
Sounds great.
Something to look forward to.
Hanging in there? Getting sleepy?
Maybe a little bit. Let's see. It's been about 2.5 hours. Wow.
Okay, so we have like another
I'm
two
flying.
more. We got like another 2 more, maybe 2 more hours. 2 hours and 30 more minutes before I call it a wrap.
Well, I don't want to leave early or anything. If you don't want me to.
Hang in there for as long as you can, but if you feel like you're getting ready to pass out at any second, then just go ahead and pass out.
I'm trying. Let's see. Oh, it's almost midnight already. Wow.
Yeah, it's 11:53. So by the time I'm done, it'll be 11, 12, 1, it'll be like 1 something.
Yeah, I don't know. I might call it here at midnight, maybe a little
Ready to
after.
set sail. A feature on the wedding.
And get a load of Lady Lunafreya's dress.
That's some fancy fabric work. Bet the groom can't wait.
Take a look at our wares.
Not much.
See you
I
later.
think a new inventory gets added to the shop about every chapter, roughly, from what I was seeing from other people playing this game. It looks like something gets added every chapter. So that's a nice organized way to keep the items flowing. I don't have any problems with that. We have some metal scrap. That's good for crafting magic. No, I haven't even crafted magic in a while. There's actually, hold on. We'll do the story event, then I'm gonna head to camp. There's a campsite over there. And I think there's some magic minerals in that area too. It's like right across from where I'm looking.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Alright, we have a little story moment coming up, so I'm gonna mute my mic again.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Are we?
The boats bring you here.
What about him?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship. The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those?
What? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
Yeah, right.
You believe what that guy said about the port being
Okay.
closed?
I'm skeptical.
So I know that character from the
I say we go check
what's
it
the
out for
Kingsglaive
ourselves.
movie. So I know a little bit about him. I think I ended up watching that movie like 4 times.
Yes, I was about to say the same.
Wow.
And once again, I like to repeat for people who are viewing this on YouTube, in case you're wondering, how do you know when the story cutscene is going to happen? It's supposed to be a blind playthrough. Well, once again, I like to repeat, just so everybody knows, I've seen like the first 5 chapters of this game. It's supposed to be like 15 chapters long, so that means I've roughly seen about 1/3 of this story, and that's about it. and I've always stopped at the 5th chapter more or less. So that's how I'm able to predict when those storyline cutscenes are about to happen, at least the really important ones. And anything beyond the 5th chapter, or anything even halfway into the 5th chapter, to be honest, I think I only seen maybe 10% of the 5th chapter, and I just stopped there. So for this playthrough, anything beyond chapter 5, that's going to be 100% blind on the story. I won't know what the heck is going to happen. But I'm going to try my best to really just... like this, for example. This is kind of nice. The Hexathian Titan, the Archean Steadfast Stone. Oh yeah, so these are our summons we're going to get in this game. So we're expected to see Titan, Rama, Shiva, Leviathan, Bahamut, and Ifrit. Those are like the classic 7 summons in all the Final Fantasy games. I think they first appeared in like FF3. Alright, so we've seen Titan in trailers, we've seen Rama in like the episode Duskai demo, which was like a demo that actually had an update to it. They did a version 2.0 like last year for it, which I've never heard of a demo getting an update. They allowed team attacks in the update, and they allowed you to fight another boss in the update. It was interesting. They really wanted to sell the game. We haven't seen much of Shiva. Shiva was always ice space. Rama was an old guy who was electricity. Titan was just huge, like the physical brawler type of summon. Leviathan was water. We saw some of Leviathan in the trailer, but we didn't see much. Like, we just saw it stretching out and leering around. Even in the earlier trailers, we saw just a little bit, but not much. We haven't seen Bahamut at all, and I'm grateful for that. That Square Enix has not released an official trailer showing Bahamut, so that's exciting because he's a powerful dragon type summon. And there's Ifrit is in this game too, and I think Ifrit might have been what we saw in the little beginning piece of it with all that fire everywhere. That might have been him. It might have been the redesign for Ifrit, but we'll see.
What's all this about the port closing?
Okay, so the reason we're here story-wise is we need to take the boat to travel to Alticia, I think that's what it's called, in order to meet up for the wedding. But apparently the boats aren't running. The boats won't take us anywhere, like the purple-haired guy said, so we're here to confirm if it's true or not. And yeah, it's definitely true, the boats are not running. So right now we need to look for another way to get to this wedding, to form peace with the Niflheim Empire. Because there's supposed to be a treaty signing for peace against this war we've been having with them, and the wedding just further gives more political peace, as well as probably power as well, to make sure everybody is nice and calm and putting their guns down. Alright, so there's no boats out there. So let's head on back and figure out what we're going to do. We need to come up with a plan.
What's all this about the port closing?
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Alticia. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince?
This guy's kind of scummy. He knows he's the prince, and he's like, I want to blackmail you to do some stuff for me, and if you don't do it, me being the journalist that I am, I'm going to print out all these papers about you, that you're out here. I'm like, oh my god. Punch this guy in the face now. Just stab him in the throat. Nobody will miss him. Throw him in the water. Put some like weights on his feet, tie his feet up to like an anvil, and just dump him in the water. Scummy scumbag character. So I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm gonna select that dialogue.
I don't owe you anything. Wait, we mustn't rub him the wrong way.
So Ignis is trying to pipe in like, wait, don't be rude to him. He might actually blackmail us. So after saying that comment, he gets another bonus 150 experience. I think if we said something, I think we get the bonus instead, or some AP, if I'm remembering it right.
The sound of tacit agreement. Here.
So yeah.
Marked where you need to go on your map.
So he wants us to do him a favor, and that's to grab these jewels. Because not only is he like a news reporter, journalist, he also likes to collect jewelry or jewels and just do that as his own little hobby. just finding diamonds and then, I guess, selling them.
That's a meal.
So, this is now what seems like it's a side quest, but it's actually not. It's mandatory. Because we need to apparently get some connections to get the boats to come back, or at least one of them.
Not like we made
And we
much
need that
effort
boat
to keep
ride
it
to get to the
secret.
meeting,
Even if
or
we
to the
have,
wedding.
the press always finds a way.
So
We need
until
to
we do
defend
what
it,
he
but we'll
asks,
best not make him
we
our
aren't going to
enemy.
be stuck here. So
I
let's
could
get his
really
stupid
chug one
jewel.
back right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, okay. I might call it quits right here.
Alright. Well, it
I
was
don't want
nice
to fall
having
asleep on
you.
stream and
Right. Snore through it. Sleep talk. It was nice having you on the stream. I'll be solo talking to myself like a nut job, and it'll be great.
I might watch this later and catch up, and then I might join you for another one.
Okay.
If you do it on a weekend too, maybe
Yeah.
Cody will
Yeah.
join us for one too.
Weekend would
Is
be
this
good.
place amazing or what?
Either way, whatever you want to do.
Alright.
I think I'd enjoy the seaside
Alright,
this
well,
much.
thanks for joining.
Sounds like it's made a good first
Thanks for having me on.
Yep.
You have a good night.
Don't let
Bye.
Freddy Krueger bite.
Hello there. Come to fish the deep blue sea?
Okay, so for here, I'm gonna buy like maybe one of
Always a
everything.
pleasure.
We have different colored lures. I'm gonna grab these up. I'm not sure which ones are the best ones to get or not, or if they're all... I'm sure they're all useful in their own way. Maybe depending on the type of fish
You see this nut?
that's out there, you'll get different... You have a better chance of catching fish, so we're gonna do this for a little bit. It's not the most exciting gameplay to watch, but we'll do so until we catch either one fish
Hey, knocked. That looks like a
or
fishing
until
spot.
about 5 or 8 minutes pass by, whichever happens first.
Wonder what you can catch out here.
So I have a little bit of
One way to
practice with
find
this.
out.
I guess you can consider this a mini game in and of itself. Once you capture some fish, you can either sell the fish, apparently, or you can cook up the fish, and Ignis will make some food out of it. And if you look up in the upper right corner of the screen, we have a radar with dots on it that shows the fish. I think the blue are like casual, normal, everyday fish, and the yellow dots are like super rare, really good fish to grab. So let's try that. Let's toss that out there.
I wonder if His Majesty fished as well.
Don't think so.
And you kind of move left and right with the control stick as you reel in your lure to try to antagonize the fish to bite. And I love how it plays like the threat music when you're about to capture a fish. Unless you know that you're getting close to capturing one, but I didn't get it that time, so I'm gonna kind of reel it in. I'm gonna recast it and try again. Eventually we will turn into a professional fisher. We just gotta practice it. Just cast that up there. The fish is eyeing your lure. Okay. Got it. Now for this part, once you grab the fish, you just hold the left stick, left, right, up, or down, whichever direction the on-screen button prompts tell you to do. And it's easy as that. You just hold left or right, up or down. Just follow the on-screen instructions. But not only do you have to do that, you apparently need to hold down the R2 button for a bit. And it'll warn you when the line is about to snap, like the tension meter builds up. Once the tension starts to build up, it'll turn like a red meter, a red line across the screen, and then you have to let go of the button and just wait till the tension dies down a bit. Then you just rinse and repeat that same formula. You don't have to button mash or anything like that. Oh, I'm so glad this game is out. What took them so long to make this game? What? I just barely got that. I start reeling it in. The fish meter above lets you know how close you are to capturing it. And this is it talking, telling us about the tension meter. Let go at the R2 button. I'm gonna reel it in. Let it go. I'm just following the buttons that are being shown on screen. Oh crap. So no need to button mash or anything like that. Just hold, follow the directions, and you're good.
Great job.
See? It's just that easy. It's not like Sonic Adventure where it was just a nightmare. And as you keep successfully catching fish, your fishing skills will go up, and I guess you'll get other abilities and other perks behind it. Some fish are edible, while others are prized. This fish is 2 pounds, 2.4 pounds, at 13.5 inches. Neat. Just above a foot. 1 feet and 1.5 inches. Oh, we also have a durability on our fishing line. It says 865 out of 1,000, and if that, of course, reaches 0, the line snaps. So what you want to do before that happens is to press the touchpad, and you can customize your lines from here. You can change the rod to different things, the reels. As you can see, I don't have much of anything except for these lures. And I think I have a few lines that I picked up. Yeah, I picked up this one. So that's basically the gist of how that works. I'm going to stop fishing for now. I'll fish off stream and grind out for more. Actually, you know what? Since I have a second save file, I won't have to grind out for more experience points. I'll simply use my off-screen save file to level up and catch up to this live stream save file. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. That way I can more or less
Chop chop, Prompto.
won't have to grind through here for the sake of this file. That's what I'll do. And still keep them both separate. Now I see some crabs over here, and we're just gonna start fighting them because you know, I guess we're prejudiced against crabs, so now I'm gonna beat them up for no reason. Yeah, in this game, guys, you really do, it seems like you just have to hold that block button. It's like guarding your bread and butter in this game. At least in combat. Because if you just try to stay and attack, it's not going to go well for you all the time, unless you're strong enough to get away with it, but defending up is really the key, it seems.
Yes, sir.
Because if you're not attacking, like I said a while ago, if you're not attacking, you're best to be holding down your block button as you walk through. Because what I do when I'm moving around them, I'm always on my guard as soon as I attack.
Yep.
We all good?
Better than good.
Good to go.
I got A for finesse for time and A+ for offense. Pretty good. Now there should be elements that we can absorb, because I realize now I haven't been using magic, despite the fact that I've been saying I'm the magic type of person. But we've been kind of beelining through the story, so I haven't really been paying attention to the pickups of the elements, so I'm going to do that now. I'm mainly going to be using ice and electricity. I kind of like electricity magic, the thunder magic, but I like ice magic the most. It's my favorite element, just because it reminds me of like cool, refreshing air. I can't stand heat. Like I have an aunt, when maybe my mother used to visit her. I have an aunt where she just loves heat so much that once you go into there, it feels like the walls are just swimming with lava or something behind the walls or under the carpets or anything. Just always at least 100 degrees. I swear, it feels like it's 100 degrees. I used to hate that. Okay, so that's camp. And at camp you can apparently train too and get some more experience points this way. You train, you fight Gladiolus, you pick your drill level, which all we have is level 5. I don't know how far this goes up to. But we select our drills, we have basic drills, and we do this fight against Gladiolus. If we win, we get some points from here, some experience points. As you can see, they buffed his HP up to 3,000, so you get more practice in, because obviously this man has nowhere near 3,000 hit points right now. From the analysis we got, he's weak against machinery, fire, ice, electricity, and he is very resistant to dark attacks.
Let's move. Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait for him to attack, and then I'm gonna dodge it, and I'll counter it. I'm being very defensive. That's my playstyle. As a matter of fact, hold on. I forgot to use my magic. Magic. Oh, by the way, magic in this game is pretty simple to do. It's pretty simple to understand, more or less. You're just crafting. If you play games like Minecraft or The Last of Us where there's crafting involved, or any game where there's crafting involved, really, you might understand this really fast. If you never crafted before in games, you might have a problem with this. I guess you can be a little confusing at first, but I think most of you will get this under your sleeve really easily. The crafting in this is kind of like Final Fantasy X. If any of you ever played Final Fantasy X, you know Riku is a character in that game. She has a super move where she mixes up all the items together. She's kind of doing the same thing in a way. You can add fire or ice or electricity, and it will raise the potency and change the effect of your magic. Once you get to 100, it goes up to a different rank, and it gets stronger. You can also select the empty circle and choose what type of item you want to put in it. You can put items, ingredients for the food you make, or treasures. Now, what I want is to cast the spell multiple times, so I think I'm gonna remove some of this fire a little bit, so we get ice. We want a spell that allows us to cast multiple times in a row, just for fun. Let's try food ingredients. We also have poison. We can poison people. Yeah, this magic in this game, you can tell, is gonna be really powerful, just broken almost. We'll add sheep milk to it. It says dual cast, Blizzard and Thunder. We'll get 3 flasks, or 3 ammo, or 3 whatever of this spell, 3 casts of it. And when we do cast it out, it'll hit with Blizzard, another Blizzard, or it'll hit with Blizzard and Thunder. It's kind of random. It says follow the circle and press X, and it crafts it up for you. And then you can equip it, and you're good to go. And that's how making magic works, but you have to make sure you have an empty space. Let's try electricity. But I don't want it to turn into fire. Okay. Let's mix a potion in there, and now when we throw this spell out there, not only will we do the thunder spell, but you're gonna get healed at the same time. Pretty what's the word? It multitasks. It's a great multitask ability. You just mix your stuff. Oh, that's right. I have a second accessory slot. I forgot all about that. All by not having accessories to equip. No, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we're done there. How are we doing on gear? Did we get anything new? I don't believe so. Nope. Back to training. Whoops. And it seems like when you fight in this game, you really have to commit to the block button or commit to the attack. It doesn't seem like you can always you really can't quite really cancel out an attack by blocking in the middle of an attack. It's almost like you really have to wait for the entire attack animation to finish, or at least 95 or 90% of the animation to finish, then Noctis actually blocked. If you try to attack and you're in the middle of it and then some Scorpion's getting ready to make his move on you and you try to block, most likely you're still gonna get hit. So you either commit to the attack or you commit to the block. You can't really mix it up together. You can't do any block cancels. I would demonstrate the magic on this guy, but this is just training. This isn't like a real serious fight. And also I've noticed that when I would do counterattacks, it looks like I lost the fight. But it looks like when you do counterattacks, what I see Gladio doing is when I would counterattack his attacks and I would strike back, he would like dodge it. So it looks like it's possible for a really smart opponent, like a boss fight, to strike at you. You would block it or deflect it, and then you would move in with a counterattack, and then they would probably parry your counter or reverse what you're doing to strike back, and then you could hold your block button again to do the same to them and reverse their move and come back with your own, just countering each other's counterattacks, if that makes sense. But I can see that being a thing that's going to happen in boss fights, at least against smart fighting, intelligently fighting, really skillful type of fighters in this game. A lot of back and forth like that. Yeah, look at Glad, he's just dodging all of them. I'm going for like rib stabs and kidney stabs, he's just ducking out the way. So there's my parry, and he tried to dodge some of it. And so this is a great example of what I guess I can expect from, you know, really good fighters in the game. Dodge rolled out of that. We're gonna give ourselves some distance this time and use the gun. Now, as I'm using the gun, I'm just holding down circle and moving left and right. Ooh. I'm moving left and right on the control stick to sidestep and backing away to give myself distance. Not too complicated, but it's a little different. You have to get used to it. Oh, and I got 5 AP from that. Good. Alright, that's enough training. We're gonna make camp. Fight the crab some more again, because you can never have enough action in one video, I guess. And we'll help this guy get his stupid jewel.
I'll see what I can whip up.
Oh, and I got 2 AP from camping. I think that's from our ascension grid / sphere grid / skill tree grid upgrade. The upgrade said we get more ability points when we camp, and that's exactly what I got. Question is, where's the ability to where we got all of this equipment from? Which I think is going to be a running gag now, where every time we camp we just summon forth all of this equipment and all of these tent equipment, chairs, groceries. Oh yeah, we get to make our food here too. Ignis uses ingredients to prepare meals at camp. Acquire new recipes to expand Ignis's cookbook. And the variety of bonuses available. So yes, you can't just keep eating the same foods over and over and over and expect it to stack. It doesn't stack. If you try to choose one food one night, try to make camp again, and then choose a second food, it doesn't stack. It just swaps out the buffs with the power-ups of the new food that you've eaten, so you can only have one or the other. And as we highlight over, let's say, these dark gray pictures here, the veggie medley stew, it shows us we need these ingredients. We need potato, funguar, and sheep milk. We don't have any sheep milk, which is why I can't use this. We need to have every ingredient to make the food. I used the sheep milk to make some magic with. So therefore we don't have access to that. Toast is what you can make for free. It looks like rice balls as well, in case you don't have any ingredients, so at least you have some type of power up. And as far as I know, you can't cancel out of this menu. It looks like you're forced to eat something. So if you want your buffs, as a word of warning, if you want to keep the buffs you got, you probably don't want to camp, because you will be forced to either use ingredients for the same buffs you got, or you have to pick something different. That's another downside to the camping that I've noticed. So now from some toast, we got 10 more attack, which will last, I think, about 30 minutes. They last a pretty long time. And you can see there, since we did a little fishing with Noctis, he finally got some points inside of his skill meter there. He's like 1/4 of the way done with his circle. Alright. Pictures of the day. We got this guy. I gotta get a picture of him. Whoops, wrong button. We need a picture for our first time visiting this place. I don't know what these two are trying to do, but we'll save it. This guy doesn't deserve to have a picture of him. Ignis, sure.
Perfect timing.
Our first time fishing. I want to pick this picture because it really looks like he's catching something, but unfortunately the light is just blinding on that one. It's way too bright. Yeah, this one's better. I'll save that. And this will be like the first time we fought in this area. There we go. Back to the main quest. Oh, wait. We got this going on.
I wish Ignis would get off my back.
He'd ease up if you could just get up in the morning. A cure for sleeping in. Alright. Crack of dawn tomorrow. We train at the beach.
If you think it'll help.
Oh, no doubt about it. You'll feel like a new man. I know just the place. Come on.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's follow Gladio on this little training piece, or this tour. Gladio. There you are. Is music playing in the background? I don't know if that's like the tour theme song or if that's Gladiolus's theme song. If it is his theme song, I think it kind of fits him. Yeah, it sits on the ground. Let's pick it up. Sharp bones. Great. Out on the date with Gladiolus.
So, what are we gonna do exactly?
We're going for a run. Nice and simple.
What? That's all?
Try saying that when your lungs are ripe to burst. Sand's tough to run on. There's no better way to improve stamina, and no better time to do it than first thing in the morning. To make it interesting, what say we race?
Race?
With stakes. If you lose, you have to train with me every day.
I can't lose, can I?
There's the goal. Now let's get started.
Okay, so we're racing, and that whole stamina trick of letting go of the button when your stamina's about to run out is going to be super helpful here. Honestly, I don't even know how people would, or how I would even figure this out.
You trying to lose?
From this. Oops. Probably shouldn't be switching weapons in the middle of a race.
Can't keep up.
Oh, crap.
You barely lift my legs off the sand.
You're doing kind of well.
Piece of cake.
Hey, you're not doing so bad.
No, you don't. I dodge rolled across it, just to make sure.
Well done, Noct. There's no way
Barely made it.
can complain when we come back to camp this early.
I win.
Crusted in sand. Make sure you act nice and smug when you see him.
Yeah. If this doesn't shut Ignis up, I don't know what will. I gotta say, though, it's kind of nice at this hour.
Even if that's all you take from this, that's good enough for me. Come on. Let's go. Good hustle out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome.
Blessed weather.
Totally.
Look where you're going!
Didn't mean to do that.
Cut it out, man! Is this your idea of a joke?
Sadly, no one's laughing.
What's your problem?
How about you cut it out before someone gets hurt?
Take it in.
Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here.
Feels so sluggish. Yeah.
You reckon Cindy's taken?
I don't think so.
You'd know.
Not exactly hard to tell. A guard like hers doesn't come down easily.
Even to a Casanova like you?
Curious as I am to see, my priority is keeping His Highness safe.
Temper, temper.
You sure we're in the right spot?
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Rock and roll! OMG. We're supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
made it out alive.
Barely! I seriously thought we were at Journey's End.
But that feat was fit for a king.
Indeed.
Eyes forward. Didn't mean to do that.
The breeze feels good.
Indeed.
That's it!
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Nice here.
Makes me want to take a nap. Hey, buddy. What's up? Taking a little stroll? How come you're all alone? You must be hungry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on a sec. I'll find you something. Gotta come up with some cat food.
Could always buy some.
Or we could fish for some.
Excellent idea. Let's go.
All right, this one's perfect.
Here you go, caught fresh. What? You don't like fish? Oh, you only like cooked fish. All right.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Hey, do you serve anything a cat might like?
That the best pickup line you've got?
What? No, there's this cat over there.
I'm only teasing. I have a feeling I know the feline you've got in mind. Let me whip something up. Paying customers come first, though, and someone just ordered the last fish on hand. Would you mind catching another one of these while I make their meal? Smells good. Great! I'll start on it right away. You know, this is really thoughtful of you, but be warned. Cats are clingy, and they're notoriously picky eaters, too.
Picky eaters? You don't say.
When it comes to food, felines are quite finicky, so you are wise to entrust the cooking to me. Here. Welcome to the Mother of Pearl. Allow me to take your order. No end of headaches, this lot. Oh, this one's especially nasty. So, what do you want to know? Remember, safety first.
Care for a massage? Right this way, please.
This is amazing.
Well, you can't beat fish fresh from the ocean.
All right, here you go. You're one spoiled cat. Aww, I think he likes you. I guess.
Clawed his way into her heart.
Might keep on clinging. Forever.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you? You see, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from me. Come back if you want to buy more.
I doubt a souvenir like that could make its way into the hands of an ordinary citizen.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
You guys ready to set sail?
We are ready to set sail. I hurt my back with the back massage. We fed the cat. You have to be careful where you will step in order to trigger that cat side quest when you're talking to that lady. Not sure if my mic was on or off or not doing all of that. But all I know is my back hurts now. I'm considering suing that back man, Mr. Massage Man,
Already?
Until then,
You
we'll
should hold
rest
her right
up.
till tomorrow. How about you find a place to
We
spend the night?
may punch Dino in the face for all this blackmailing stuff.
It's bedtime.
It's
Sounds
definitely
good?
bedtime. Alright, so these are today's pictures of the day. What we got here? Camping, eating, chit-chatting. Pretty nice. We'll save this picture because this marks our first time coming to this location. Something about this picture looks adorable, so I'm just going to save it. This is our first time seeing this bird. Big Bird from Sesame Street's older brother right here. This random lady. Oh, this one we got our back massage and it killed us almost. We're still gonna sue that guy, don't worry. And this is when Noctis was contemplating that suing and contemplate how he was gonna take that man to court. His back is aching. Look, you can see in this photo he kind of wants to smile, like, yay, it's fun, but he's like, oh, my back still hurts because Mr. Rough Hands over there doesn't know how to massage properly. And this is when Noctis was contemplating punching this man in the face for all that blackmailing. We will actually keep a picture of that one, just so we know. And that will be all. And I think another cutscene is going to come up, so let's watch it.
Hey, morning.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is? Insomnia Falls. What? This your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing.
What? Knowing what?
That the signing was last night. That insomnia.
But the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies. If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
Okay, so crap has hit the fan. The scenes you saw there were from the Kingslave movie. Like I said, I've seen that movie like 4 times. It's pretty decent. I give like a B for a grade though, honestly, but it's pretty decent. You probably don't need to see all the movie, but if you want to watch, try watching it. But as you can see, it just shows you the gist of what happened, like a quick summarization. Noctis's home got completely screwed, and his father, who you saw there, the kingdom of that place, just got stabbed to death with a sword from that giant knight-looking guy. Things aren't looking too good. But we're about to find out what's going on. I'm not controlling the car, it's going by itself.
I hope everyone's okay.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Yeah, a lot of important story events unfold here. I'm going to be keeping myself quiet during these cutscene parts like that.
The size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty.
So one rule on this channel, if there are cutscenes like that, I just stay quiet. But if I absolutely need to talk, hopefully the cutscenes will allow me to pause it. Which they do.
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Okay, so the Niflheim Empire, they were meant to be a treaty signing happening in his home, and so that was just a big trap. They blew up the place, they stole the crystal that the kingdom had, which is why this empire could never invade the town, right? So the treaty signing was just a trick just so they can get inside and destroy them from the inside out. And now we really have to get back. Things are going pretty badly here. And we're gonna try to beat up some Niflheim Empire. Some Niflheim fleets. Excuse me. These are just robots.
There they are. Want to take them out?
It's time to get some revenge for that. Here we go. Dodging bullets like it's the Matrix. Are we playing as Noctis or as Neo? Not sure. Might need to double check. demonstrate magic finally.
Never miss.
Boom. I hit my own people too. As you can see, you gotta be careful about that magic. Radio is going down. Oh no, I'm so sorry. And it looks like if you use just one spell, there's a cooldown period for all of your magic, not just the one you used. I didn't know that. Huh. Let's take cover. I don't have any technique points. What point? Any one point? No. Time to play this game like a third-person shooter now. Let's switch to our gun. And just start shooting. My guys are standing in the way. Third-person shooter counts. Third-person shooter. We're playing Call of Duty now in third person. What? What's going on? This game is doing so much. Because I don't think many people are using the gun when they play this game. If you own this game and you use the gun a lot, just tell me what you think about it as well. So far, I like it. It suits me just fine, and I like the daggers as well. But if anybody has any pro tips on how to best use the gun, feel free to let me know. Let's use regroup for fun. Let's
we must regroup! Right here!
Yep.
We must regroup. Let's use Star Show. What does that do?
Let me brighten your day.
Ah. Okay. So it distracts enemies, it said. An orb of light. I'm gonna have to figure out a decent way to use that skill. Maybe you can use it to distract enemies. Maybe they don't all
Where do they keep coming from?
do the prompt like I think it does. I'll figure it out. We got bigger things to worry about. Niflheim is going ape shit crazy.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
Let's just get rid of it. Oh, you missed. Oh. Got you in the back. You know what? I want to do something with my aerial combat. Let's get that. Let's grab some magic something. Absorb energy from that. Plus 10 to potency when crafting spells. Very good. Now we're good. I should be able to do some air attacks a little bit better. Yeah, see it happen.
These are empties.
Good.
Empty humanoid soldiers. Soulless.
Is this the best you guys can do? Come on now. Level 6 enemy. Down hammer. This should do a ton of damage. Damage. I think I did 1,000 it said. I read that right? 1,000 damage? Looks like 1,000 it said. Let's target you. Let's actually scan them. How much health? Yeah, not much. Only has 1 hit point left. Weapons marked with the plus symbol can be remodeled. Take your arms to Hammerhead and ask Sid to upgrade them. That's great. Yeah, so there's another cutscene up ahead. This environment is looking beautiful, by the way. This rain, this mud and grass. Looking extra realistic. Looking too good. Oh my goodness. Just gushing about this. Alright, let's keep on running. And cutscene time.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, In the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Don't bother! Hello? Cor?
So, you made it.
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
Yeah, so the king is officially dead now. Sucks. I don't know if you guys noticed though, but in that cutscene, if you looked at the guy's hair when it was raining, their hair actually kind of gets matted, like it drops down a bit. Ignis's hair that usually sticks up, kind of like Wakka's hair does in Final Fantasy X. His hair actually it shrunk down a bit, like it wasn't just sticking up; it actually folded back down to his head. Prompto's hair wasn't as spiky anymore; he kind of drooped down a lot. So little details like that, I like to see stuff like that. A little attention to detail. Like they didn't have to do that, and I still would have been fine with everything, but they did. Okay, we're all level 10 now. I got a trophy there. I'm not sure if it will show up or not, but it said departure. And during this day, oh, this is also the end of the chapter. Great. During this day, Prompto only took one picture because this was the only thing that we could really focus on. When things were going bad, couldn't really focus on taking any other type of pictures. The last time Noctis will probably have a legitimate, happy, fun time smile on his face. We'll take a picture of this because this is important before, this was the last moment before everything went sour. Before he got the bad news about his dad and Niflheim just attacking. Okay, well, that ends that chapter. What chapter are we on now? Number 2? Yeah, it should be 2. Chapter 2, No Turning Back. In a single night, the promise of peace has been broken, the Crown City along with it, unfortunately. Putting their home behind them, the 4 friends set forth to find answers in Hammerhead. So now, instead of doing this happy buddy road trip with your friends, happy fun times making funny comments every now and then, having a good old day camping, beating up monsters, beating up helpless animals that did nothing to nobody for no reason, instead of trying to sue that guy who's trying to break our back, instead of feeding, now we're getting wrapped up in something completely different. And now our agenda has completely changed to something a lot less positive. And it looks like it's like Cor has something for us and wants us to do something. And if I had to guess and assume that we're going to be getting ourselves involved with this war now. Warriors come home. Ah, here's Luna Freya.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active?
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah, doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward. No going back. Let's go.
Hey.
Glad y'all made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Cor?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
Okay. Let's go talk to Sid. And then after that conversation, I think we will end the live stream here. It's been roughly about 4 hours, so I think that's a good time to stop. After this scene.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, he just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Cor. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
That's that. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Farewell.